What's up, y'all? Welcome to Transcending the Culture. Happy Wednesday. This your boy James. I'm here with the Queen, Cat Queen. What's happening, Cat?
What's up, y'all?
I was gonna say, oh shit, I can't hear you. Man, listen. It's good to be back. We missed a week. What's been going on your way?
Nothing much, Can you hear me? Can you hear me, James? You got me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Nothing, what they say on Players Club, fools shooting up Akron again, fools shooting up the club again. My neck of the woods, but it's all good in the hood. So I'm gonna let y'all know all the details of what's been going on in Akron and also what you can do this weekend. You might be able to party with your girl Kat.
Listen, I know you've been hustling hard. I've been hustling hard. There's a whole lot of stuff going on just with the company as a whole. New titles. We got cars coming. We got all kinds of stuff happening. And actually, I'm gonna just put a little teaser out there real quick. We will have a special stream with new artist Anissa Streams. I will be able to give you guys more details about that, but it's actually going to be next Thursday. So we'll have another episode of Transcending the Culture before then. But it's next Thursday at 2 p.m. I will be giving you more details about that stuff. Flyers done already, but it's a little early to start posting it. But that will be coming out very soon. We have a really good show in store for you guys tonight, and I'm really, really excited for us to be on. A little bit of a new look. I know people are probably noticing some things, and I'm really not gonna necessarily play into it right now or right this minute or on this episode. But you got Cat Queen, you got myself, and we got an amazing show for you guys tonight. So trying to think, it was something that I was gonna put out there to the viewers, and actually I think I may wait a little bit until like later in the show because our guest is down at the bottom, and I know she is just dying to get on here with us, and I'm dying for her to get on here with us. You guys know this young lady, this queen. She is doing some amazing things in the Akron, Ohio area and in the Cleveland, Ohio area. So we're not just gonna single it out to Akron, but I had the pleasure of meeting her. It had to have been over a year ago now when we first connected, and she came on to Transcending the Culture, and she has been on our platforms, or she's been supporting just the entire platform and supporting Kat and supporting myself really the entire time.
Sure.
That's really, for us, that's what it's about, is for us to really unite and come together, and we're all doing a lot of the same stuff, and we can collaborate and help each other, and it's just all love. So we like to bring her here on the platform. I believe this may be her third time coming on now. So I'm really, really excited to welcome her. If you guys will join us in welcoming Journalist Shay to the platform. What's up, Shay?
3 times the charm. I'm gonna keep coming back too. Hey,
man. When I say I love you, when I say I love you, like I love you, and it throws people off, when you start saying stuff like that, because they be like, "What? I'm serious." Like,
no, I'll say it back all the time.
Like a huge passion for me. So, like anybody that's like truly supporting, and I love these people, and I love
you.
really appreciate you.
Yeah.
I just think, I think that today's media or today's culture of media is completely different than what it was 5 years ago, 10 years, 20 years ago. You figure I've been doing this for 25 years. So like I would say the first 10 to 15 years, it was like nobody really wanted to do stuff with each other. All these people out here doing the same thing, and you can't really collaborate. And you still get a little bit of that now, but I think we're getting out of that phase, though. And
I hope so. If not, we set an example for them, because that's horrible.
Right.
You set an amazing example. And I mean, there's many other people like King Teeth and Lazy Nay, and like so many other people who are like constantly supporting it.
Yes, all day. I love that. I love when media support media, because it ain't even gotta be competition. We all can do it and just be in our own lane.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that.
I love what you said on the panel when you guys did the panel, and you said collaboration over competition. I took that and I was like, "Ooh,
yes,
that was a jewel right there. That was a jewel right there. So I definitely always keep that in mind.
I live by that. Collaboration over competition. Ain't no compete. We don't have to compete. We ain't got to.
It's
Absolutely.
so many lanes and avenues, and it's so much room, you know. So I really hate that, you know, people get so competitive and, you know, cutthroat. But, you know, coming across somebody like you is definitely a breath of fresh air.
I appreciate that so much. I think that's just who I genuinely am. I'm not even like that whatsoever. I'm trying to make a way just like y'all. Y'all been in it before me. I'm trying to go like y'all.
So no, I think it's definitely cool to have you on here again. And I think more than anything, I invited you on because you've had so much stuff happening, like over the last, we'll just say even the last 2 months. Like
look, February trying to take me out the game.
Listen, like you've had stuff. I mean, not even speaking of like health stuff, but I mean, there's been health stuff. There's been loss in your life.
It's been a lot.
You've had a lot of accolades and like accomplishments and like some really,
a lot of
really
triumphs.
So I'm gonna take us back a few months and kind of talk to us about some of your biggest triumphs this year already, because I mean we are only in March.
I know, right? First quarter, and I'm just getting thrown everything at me. Oh my God. First quarter. Well, I always was dealing with a health situation, but that always was behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I never wanted to come out in the open public with my health of fighting cancer because I would have lost opportunities that I know I was capable of doing.
Absolutely.
So I was getting chemo shots the entire year. Nobody never knew. It was an on and off sick thing. That's why I was like, I wasn't in the field as much. I remember speaking to y'all about that. Like, I was not in the field. Yeah. That was why. Like, your girl was really fighting something. Yeah. So I was fighting, battling my health. I was, and that's where mental came into play too. So prior till I ended up getting, you know, levels down and everything, I was able to get my surgery for getting the rest of it removed out because it was cervical. It was cervical. So they was able to laser the remaining cancer out. Woo! So I already had that schedule. Let's take it back to February. Try to take me out, y'all. This is crazy work.
As somebody that I didn't necessarily go through what you went through, but I've had to get the biopsies and the laparoscopies and all the things that they don't give you medication for as well. They, you know, that's a women's issue. We in women's health month, so I do want to advocate that. You know, these procedures that we go through, a lot of times we don't get, they tell you take Tylenol, take ibuprofen.
Take this,
cutting off of your body. Yeah. So I have not been diagnosed all the way, but I've went through pre-cancerous scares and a lot of those things. And they definitely, with what little bit I probably had compared to what you're going through, I can definitely feel for you.
It was a lot.
For sure.
This would be my 4th surgery, and it's not related to the cancer, but I have endometriosis as well.
Yeah.
So I have 4 surgeries on my uterus because of the endometriosis. So having that pap smear done and they find that it cancer, you know, the cancer there, whatever. Yeah. It was like I didn't even realize or know that it was growing in my cervix. I had cancer growing in my cervix. That was something they discovered because I had, you know, we got to get our yearly checkup.
Right. Important, girl.
Yeah, that's big. And, you know, they discover it and they like, okay, you know, they gave me options on how to go about it. I was scared to get like, you know, radiation or anything liquid because I'm like, that's going to kill me faster than me even trying to fight something. So I did go with the shots. I took the alternative of, hey, I'll come get these chemo shots. Like how many times, you know, we got to do this or whatever. So I did take that path and route. And that was hard too, because it makes you a zombie. It does. It makes it hard to work. It is just hard. I be on 1 week, off the next 2 weeks, on another week. It just was like that through the entire year. So I kind of hid that from the world because, again, I didn't want to lose opportunities when I had a good week on. If I'm on a good week and I'm good to go and work, yeah, I'm getting the field. So I needed something to keep me going as well throughout the process, because being in a bed in a room for a certain amount of time, you get depressed. It's just automatic because you're not moving, you're not doing nothing. And me, I don't know how to sit still, so it hit me hard. So it was a really tough journey of actually being sit down. Like, you gotta sit down. It was something I had to do. It was mandatory, but I still pushed through that. So I had my surgery scheduled after we got levels down and, you know, everything that came into play with my health. I get in a car accident 2 days before my surgery. Coming from my daughter's cheerleading competition. I mean, she's in the car. My son's in the car. Like, we always pack. I had another cheerleader in the car. It was very, very, very scary. And like, it was so scary, y'all. And it's not even funny, but it's funny. So when we hit the car, whole wig blew off, y'all. I was like, oh my God. Look, this is some real shit. Look, I said, oh, I gotta put this wig back on, because if I turn around and look at this little girl in the back seat, I'm gonna scare the shit out of her. Like, I can't do it.
Oh my God. And the funny thing is, that has always been an irrational fear of mine. That has always been, I'm telling you. I'm like, I feel like when I'm getting in a car accident, my wig gonna fly off, my eyelashes is gonna be gone, and they're gonna be playing Sexy Red. I'm being there,
look.
and they're gonna be.
I'm mad that that's all you worried about, Kat. Like,
listen, I know. Look, I know nothing was real till that wig was off. I'm like, oh, this is real. Like, we really into it.
You said, oh, I might have really got some whiplash, some whip. Word to take the wig off. Dang, dang.
I was so mad. Every airbag came out. I was so hurt, y'all.
Yeah.
It was like the impact when we hit. It was to the airbag blew my wig off. So I was mad at the airbag. Like, you didn't even have to come out. Like, we already know. Like, you didn't even have to come out. So I was mad that the airbag blew it back. So I'm trying to catch my wig. I catch my wig. I pull it up real fast and I turn around like, is everybody okay?
The wig first.
It was straight. So I'm like, yo, like, is everybody all right? I did it so quick. You wouldn't have thought the wig came off, but it blew back. I was like, oh, this is real. So the wig blew back.
My God.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It was just so, it was like a fast, like, oh my gosh, it was a fast reaction though. Boom, and then the airbag just hit me so hard, and I'm grabbing my hair because literally I would have startled this little girl if I turned around. I would have started her. I'm grabbing my hair, and as I'm fixing it, I'm turning around at the same time. Like, is everybody fine? Everybody was okay. We walked away scratches, nothing. Nobody was hurt, none of that. But I will say that next morning, I could not get out of bed. My whole body was stiff as a board. I had to call 911. I couldn't get up. I could not get. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta call the paramedics because I can't get up. My back, y'all, I'm stiff as a board. I'm paralyzed. I can't move it. And I was nervous because I didn't think I was gonna get my surgery because I got in a car accident. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And I went. They ain't did nothing but send me some prescription and check x-rays to make sure I was good and all of that. They just told me it's whiplash from when the airbags went out and everything. So my body was just stiff as ever. So I was just dealing with the stiffness. Then I got my surgery as well. So can you imagine just some stiffness and then you got to get surgery on top of the fact your body already stiff. Right. It was horrible, but I did it. My recovery was actually pretty good. I took an extra week of recovery. It's supposed to be 2, but I took like 2.5, maybe 3 when I start really getting back to working and everything because of the car crash. My body was
yeah.
So I was just like, woo. After that, in the midst of that, my grandfather had passed away, and that was before the car accident and the surgery. I lost my grandfather. He was the only grandparent. I had never met my grandmother before in life. So he was like my only grandpa, like my only grandparent that was living. So that hit hard because he was all I knew since I was growing up. he passed away. It was just very sad that he passed away. I get in a car crash. I had to get surgery, and then I had a deadline for school, and it was just like, oh my God, I'm about to flunk and fail school. I'm ending the semester. I tell you about like week 2, I just stayed up late just trying to get in everything. I text my professors like, hey, look, life is trying to tear me down right now. Y'all got to give me grace. My grandfather passed. I'm just telling them life events. Life was happening. Mm-hmm. Life is lifing.
Yes.
It's lifing.
Life is lifing for sure.
It was lifing, and they gave me an extension, and I ended up making a dean's list. So I was happy that
congratulations. Congratulations.
Like, something came out of that.
Something came out of it for sure. And for you, all the students out there, please know if you have emergency situations, you can always ask for an incomplete. Make sure you go hit the disability. Make sure you hit the disability office with all of your paperwork.
Yep,
and you can get it incomplete until the end of the next semester. So please keep that in mind, because your girl done had to do that a couple times for sure. So,
yes, I thought I was about to do that actually, but they worked with me, and they gave me extra days to turn in my work and everything, and it played out good for me. So in the end, I ended up passing both classes with A's. I was happy and grateful for that, because I'm like, I gotta see the sunshine after this storm, right? Something gotta give. I was just, I feel like what I went through could have really broke somebody, like really
absolutely,
right, for sure.
And this is happening within a 2-week span, like back to back to back to back. And it was like, if I want to be like, throw my hands up, like I'm done. I don't want to do nothing no more. I give up. I'm tired. I'm done. Even in the midst of tears, like, and feeling really big, like my stomach was bloated from the air and all types of stuff. I couldn't roll over on my own. It was hard. The recovery was not something I wouldn't wish on nobody. But when them lab tests came back that everything was clear, God had to say so in the end. I'm good. Absolutely. So I'm gonna be grateful, because we could have died in that car crash. I totaled the entire car, and I was just like, I can't afford a new car. Oh my gosh, I'm in the midst of trying to, you know how you balance out, and people like, it's tax season. You right, but that's catch up money. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Right.
I'm on tax season. I catch up, baby. Christmas just passed. What y'all talking about? Like,
right. Yeah.
I had to catch up. That's not play money for me. But thank God that it did come in the works, and I was able to prioritize all my money. I was able to get a new car. So I was able to replace that. I was able to make it through school. I'm able to get my health back in order. The only thing I can't able to get back is my grandfather. The rest of the stuff I was able to control. So I'm here today, still being a walking testimony.
Absolutely.
Ooh, girl,
I'm proud of you. Like,
proud of you for going through all of that and just persevering in the adversity. It's just so hard when you're just going through so much. And it's like, I've been kind of going through not nowhere near what you're going through, but when your stuff is going good and then stuff is going bad at the same time, it's like, what, like
yes,
God, what you trying to tell me? Like, what is
like, you have to slow me down like this.
Right. It's like, dang, like, am I supposed to press the pedal or the brakes? I don't know.
You ain't have to slow me down like this. You ain't have to slow me down. Like, if you wanted me to sit down, you could have slowed me sit down, but you ain't have to do it like this.
Like, that's a lot to go through. Like, that's a lot to go through in such a short period of
span. Like, so my mental had
like, that was going to be my question, is how are you keeping your mental together given everything, not just the things that are happening and that stuff going on, but just everyday life, kids and work?
You know what? I'm waking up grateful that I'm here, for one.
Absolutely.
I'm waking up playing my favorite gospel song, We're Blessed in This City. Okay, but look, that's my favorite song. I wake up playing gospel because literally I couldn't have made it without the higher power. I'm telling you. And the fact that I know this could have broke me and I overcame it. Somebody had a car crash like that and they didn't make it. Absolutely. I made it. No scratches. My kids made it. No scratches. They didn't have to go to the hospital. Nothing. We walked away with nothing. Nothing touched us. The car gone. I'm talking about gone, but we walked out with nothing. I can't do nothing but be grateful. I'm not gonna walk around frowning, none of that, because I'm still here despite me fighting cancer, despite me getting a car crash. I'm still here chasing a dream, chasing a purpose. So literally my mental is just clear as day. You gotta wake up happy and go for it, because that's who I am. I'm a happy spirit, and it's kind of like I've been reborn. I got a second chance. My life flashed before my eyes, and I still got PTSD on that road too. But my life flashed before my eyes with my children. All of us, one of us couldn't have made it, and like it was just kind of. And I ain't have no seatbelt on. That's the crazy part. I didn't have no seatbelt on whatsoever. So for me to not even fly through that windshield, and the only thing that went back is my wig. Lord had me covered.
That was nothing
I'm
but
telling
God.
you, the Lord had me covered. The only thing went back was the wig. That's it. Not me going in the front. No, and I was driving. So that it came like everything. It was really, really rushed. So I honestly, my mental is literally at a point where I cannot be grateful. And I mean, I cannot be ungrateful. I have to be grateful. I have to wake up and strive. I have to be thankful for the fact that I'm still living and breathing. Absolutely. I don't care if I got to slow down. I'm still here. I don't care if I'm like, I'm beyond blessed. Literally, there's nothing. I feel like going through that, I'm undefeated. There's nothing that can break me. I dealt with death. I dealt with a health crisis. I dealt with a car crash. I dealt with mental depression in just 1 month span. Just 1 month span. And the whole February was bullcrap. So now I'm coming in March, like, what's up? What we doing now? God, what y'all throwing at me now? Because I done overcame all that. Now I'm ready. What's up? What's good? I'm undefeated in this thing called life right now. So
I love that.
Mentally, I'm really just like, it's go time. Y'all know y'all have me down. It's go time now. Yeah. I got the boxing gloves. Oh, it's go time. I'm ready to fight for whatever. Whatever I'm ready to fight is go time. Literally. That's the way I see it. Like, all right, now it's time to turn it up a notch, Shay. It's ready to go for real. That's just my mentality right now. I'm feeling like Kobe in these streets. Ain't nothing about to touch me.
Oh my goodness. That's so that's so inspiring. That's kind of how I feel. Like when things get you down, it's like this, it just kind of push you to go harder. Like the right type of person. It should definitely push you to go harder. So I saw that you were on Good Morning Akron. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
I love Good Morning Akron. Sarah is actually one of my favorite media peoples as well. We collaborate on 433 The Go platform. Y'all know I'm with them, and she do Good Morning Akron, and she like, Shay, you should come on, and I'm like, okay, and we've been rescheduling so many, because I'm like, Sarah, I got a doctor's appointment. Sarah, and she's like, Shay, you got to go to the doctor's appointment. Like, but she is a dear friend of mine who introduced me to the platform to bring me on. And I absolutely am grateful for the opportunity to be able to spread love and spread what I do in the city, or even talk a little bit about my platform and what I had planned for it, which I had to stop. But that's picking up slowly. I'm just grateful for any media attention, honestly. I'm grateful for it, because it's more expansion, it's more opportunity, and it's heart filling to actually have somebody really want to shine light on you. Especially being a media person on a different platform. It's amazing to do that.
Absolutely. Because you run into so many situations where, they have clauses and this station, you work with this station or this, like I'm so over all of that stuff. Like I am
too. I ain't boxing nothing in. I'm telling you.
That's why, like, with UG Digital and with everything that we're doing, like, I stay away from all of that stuff, and I'm just like, who I'm gonna promote you. I don't care what station you with or who would like. I think it's dope though. I think it's dope, and it's really good. Like you said, to have people in your corner, and the reality is that's how you feel about you. Like, you've been in our corner, and you consistently support us. Like, time in and time out. Like, you make sure that you are supporting us and you share our stuff and like it and comment, and
Absolutely. I love this platform. I love this platform.
Like I really,
Y'all
really
my family. I love this platform. I love who love me. If you love me with
Absolutely.
genuine, I love who love me. I can't help but to support that. You love me. I love
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
What other way could we show that we really love each other by supporting? You know?
Period.
Hey guys, I wanted to give a shout out to our transcender, Miss Debbie Webby. Hi, girl.
Miss Debbie Webby
in the
building.
That is my best friend's mom. My best friend Tiara celebrated her 35th birthday this weekend. So shout out to you, TT. Love you, girl. And we got definitely hashtag gang in the building.
Hey, hashtag.
This is one of our, this is somebody also that definitely supports us, and we make sure we support in every way. We love
hashtag. Hashtag is definitely another one that constantly
shout out to
hashtag.
Hashtag. He always supports, and he does great work.
He does great work, and he's always booked and busy. So you guys, if you have any photography needs, definitely hit up Hashtag. He is the one to go to.
I look at his post and be like, where Hashtag at now? He always got a building somewhere.
Listen, all I see is some kind of cool, funky lighting. And it be just kind of like, oh, there go Hashtag.
There go Hashtag.
Like, ooh. The ambiance is ambiance in these.
Listen, I be like, Hashtag, you be everywhere, but I love that for you, booked and busy. I know that's right.
That's how you want to be, though. You know, you want to get to that place where booked and busy. Busy. So no,
it keep you grounded for real.
Absolutely, absolutely. What else keeps you so grounded?
Law. I'm learning so much about law right now as a paralegal. That's keeping me grounded. I'm telling you, I'm starting to fall in love with law. I am, because.
So what got you interested in it?
The stories I uncovered, Jalen Walker, Jasmine Tucker, police brutality every single day. We got a mental case on the blogs every other day about people with kids and all types of stuff. And it's just like, okay, I want to dig a little deeper into what inspired what happened. Okay, you can write a story about something, but what's the backstory behind that? What actually happened? Okay, so you got this headline that's very crazy, so it makes you want to click on it and read it. But after you read the story, people don't follow up on none of that stuff. They don't want to get into the law portion of the background of the case. What's going on? What happened to the little girl? Is he getting charged with this? Who's following up for this type of stuff? So that's what made me get into law, because I'm like, I want to follow up. And the Paige Nicole story actually inspired me too when I covered that. And I'm like, oh, this is deep. And then I'm like, well, where he at? Because they following him to Chicago trying to find him. So I'm like, okay, so what's happening in the court? What he about to get after this? Like, that's what got me really like, you know what? I think I need to get into the law portion of this, because if I can get into the law portion and can get firsthand on these stories and put them out there, I'm gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be a problem.
I think
that real. So I want to intertwine law and journalism. That's what I go.
It makes perfect sense, because when you look at TMZ and you got Harvey on there, and like he completely knows the
right.
Law.
Yes.
So
yes.
Like it makes sense.
Getting documents, sharing to the public on what's going on with public records. People don't know how to look certain things up. They don't know what's going on after this exclusive headline just blew up. Everybody got an opinion in the blogs, but y'all, let's follow this case. What's going on with the after this? Is the family gonna need counseling? What's going on after this? Is the little girl gonna get justice? Is the little boy gonna get justice? Is the officer gonna get fired? We got some follow-up questions here. So that's what made me want to be a little bit more nosy and get into the law portion. But I'm grateful for the opportunity to even be in a paralegal and learning the ins and outs of law, learning the terms, learning, how to write certain documents, look up certain documents. It's amazing, actually. So I'm falling in love with that. It's like, I feel like I'm Olivia Pope out here. The girls.
Listen, no, for real, because I do work as an advocate. So I am an advocate for parents with children with special needs, because I'm a parent of a child with special needs.
I am too. I am. My son Josiah, he's autistic. So yeah.
Okay, so my daughter Michaela is autistic as well,
Yeah.
and she is mostly nonverbal. So using my experience, I'm able to fight these cases. So I
Right.
had to go up against the school for IEP meeting, disciplinary, juvenile meetings, housing meetings, and things like that. I be coming in there like Viola Davis. I be having that walk.
I'm telling you, yes. Come with that energy.
I be having my briefcase. I'm not playing because,
For
and
real.
you have to know the law. So I always hit them with the per Ohio law. They hate that one.
Don't they?
Like, well, per Ohio law, actually, this is what they're entitled to. So I definitely can feel you when it comes to oh, look, we got the parents in the building.
Yes.
We
Look,
got the
my
parents in the
sis went through
building.
all that stuff that you just said. She actually going through something with the school right now that you just mentioned.
Listen, you can definitely
got a situation going on.
If you need any advice, go ahead and send me an email at catqueen@gmail.com. I can definitely send you whatever I would suggest. I've definitely went up against schools because if people don't know, our special needs children are entitled to a lot of different accommodations. It could be any accommodation that they need for them to be able to be in a school. And so also that means that they have accommodations for disciplinarians as well. So that means because of their disability, they may not get kicked out of school. They may not get suspended. They may not get expelled. These are things that, there's leeway. So you can fight per Ohio law. You just have to know what to
You just got to know your stuff.
You have to know your stuff. What to
If
cite.
you don't know your stuff, then that's the issue. That's the problem right there. When you coming against people that do know their stuff and you don't know your stuff, that's the issue. So that's what got me really interested in law. I didn't know my stuff. So now I'm learning my stuff. I'm knowing my stuff now. So it's like, okay, now I can go in with full confidence on like any backup story and, can know what I'm talking about when I speak on certain stories or certain cases that's really big or blowing up, right now.
So this is what I wanted to ask you about a certain case that people really get confused about with the legal terms and the counts and stuff. So there were so many opinions when it came to the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. And so can you explain what the difference between someone pressing charges and the state pressing charges?
It's too, honestly, and I'm in the midst of learning that in school right now. But what I do know, and I did learn, you can literally press charges, and you can. It's different terms that you use when it comes to separate. You can press charges on anybody. You can file emotions on anybody. It's follow up on this type of stuff. So it's like it's different. Because you can do it. You're capable of doing it. If you disagree with what the judge said, you can appeal that. So it's two different things. It's two different situations. Honestly, it depends on the specifics of the case. Because that's not for everybody.
For sure.
So it depends on the specifics of the case.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got it confused because he was getting a gun charge regardless of what she did, regardless if she was,
exactly,
regardless if she was testifying, regardless of what evidence, he was facing a gun charge, and that's what was that 10 years was from. It really wasn't from any of the actions. It wasn't anything that she did, and also with him being not a citizen. That also played into it because you're a citizen with a gun. You already had charges before. You're not supposed to have a gun. So if you already, and people don't know that weapons under disability, I didn't know what that meant either for the longest time. I thought that meant somebody disabled with a weapon.
Somebody said it to me earlier.
That sounds like my daughter, disabled with weapons. I'm like, this
my goodness.
but it really is somebody that got caught or committed a crime with a gun and is no longer supposed to be having guns. I did not know that. I just learned that maybe a year or so ago. So, since he was committed other crimes of violence, he was not supposed to be having a gun. So him even having that in his possession, being around it, committing any kind of crime, that's really where the charges came from, regardless of who told and who said what. So I think that it was very hard for the public to understand the legality of that.
Because people don't know law. They don't want to take the time to learn it. That's why. That's the whole main reason. People do not know the law. They think they
don't know the law,
but they don't. It's y'all got the false information here. It's not what y'all think it is. Y'all just don't know, and y'all uneducated. So get educated on it so you can know better.
And I think, and a lot of times people think the court of public opinion is going to have any kind of say in court.
Right.
Well, this is what I think, and most people think this person lying or whatever. It's not like that. Y'all have to realize, like, court is what can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, beyond any doubt, what can be proven, and people don't understand. Understand. Bless you.
Thank you.
Man, my allergies are all
over.
Look, I'm happy. It comes in threes.
It's that season. I'm telling you.
I'm happy for the
season all day, y'all. Goodness.
Listen, I'm happy for the weather, but my allergies have been killing me. I know
James
is going crazy.
I was like, I need to take something, but I ain't about to hop on this live.
Don't put me in that.
No, James, you be having the worst allergies.
Don't put me in that. No, you're right.
As soon as the sun and the flowers come out, he be.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing that.
I can't breathe.
Well, the stupid thing is mine go all year. Like it's only been maybe the last 2 months that I ain't had no issues with my allergies.
Man, it's that season for me. I wake up, all of this hurt in my nose. I'm like, tell me, I'm not about to get on here talking, sounding so stuffy.
Yeah,
it don't make no sense. And the allergies, they tear me up today. I'm telling you.
So we talked about bless you. So we talked about a little bit of you being a paralegal and some of the things you went through this year. So what are you working on now? Like, I know we supposed to be Shay tuned. We got to be tuned in. So what are we tuning in? What do you have in the works right now?
Honestly, I am working on getting Shay tuned back up and running with my weekly news recaps. I had to stop because of surgery, which I'm pretty sure my community definitely understand.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get that up and running with my with my weekly recaps. I'm starting to try to get back into filming that. I want to get my page up and running with law and crime articles. My website, I want to do law and crime, certain, things that's going on with the White House, certain laws that's being changed, break some portions down once I do my research. So I'm definitely going to hop back on getting Shay Tune up and running. I was thinking about starting a YouTube as well, but I'm trying to tackle one thing at a time. I'm a one person, so I'm trying to tackle everything at once.
Yeah.
I got to tell myself that, like, Shay, you one person, girl. Dang. So, I just honestly, I'm just working on my brand, literally. Just working on my brand, expanding, supporting other brands to expand and get in these different rooms with people to expand my brand, to expand them, be there for anybody, just all things media, honestly. That's what's next to me. All things media, whether it's my brand, a different brand that I'm connected to, just all things media. I just want to just push myself out there the best I can.
Yeah.
Anytime, anywhere. I'm just trying to be there. I'm just trying to be media, honestly.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into YouTube, but I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, but YouTube has been advertising that they're pushing people to make shorts. I think they're trying to compete with TikTok and Reels and stuff. So they said they're giving some kind of paid incentives for people to make Reels. So I mean, YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna try to do that because I always think, I gotta make these long, YouTube
videos,
videos. But I guess they are pushing that as an incentive. So if anybody like me or Shay that wants to get into YouTube, you might want to think of starting and doing some of the shorts. They're shorter videos and they're supposed to be paying. So
really.
Yeah.
It's talking money, it's talking sense. I'm gonna have to get into that.
So I'm gonna do a little research and get into it. Okay. Jane.
Yeah, I hadn't heard nothing about the YouTube Shorts. Yeah,
I have been getting all these advertisements, and then I had got a message from YouTube about it. And just saying that they're doing these promotions, and if you get into YouTube Short, because I have a YouTube, but it's just kind of sitting blank. I don't have anything on there. So
I keep revamping my YouTube. That's because I keep forgetting to record when I'm out and about.
Mm-hmm.
So I just be focused on just doing the work. I don't never record myself doing the work. So that's my issue. I'm like, girl, you're not even recording yourself doing the work half the time. You just do it.
Like, how do they have the time? They be driving. They be like, okay, on my way to the event. Me walking in. I be walking in the event trying to put my lips.
I'm walking in trying to set up. I'm beating makeup. I'm looking approachable.
my good phone stand, or do I got my light?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm like, I don't know. If I do a YouTube, it's probably gonna have to be my fun, goofy side. I don't want my YouTube serious because it's YouTube. So I don't want nothing serious. I need them to see a funny side of me or something. I'm already doing law and crime on the website, and then I got the weekly news recap on Facebook. So it's like I need somewhere where I can show my personality and fun. And if I do YouTube, that's literally what it's gonna be about. It's not gonna be. I mean, they could come with me to work, but it's just like. I don't know. It's too much being a content creator sometimes. It takes a lot. It's a lot.
The editing alone.
Yes, it takes a lot to do that. And it's like, y'all think this stuff is sweet. Like, y'all can put it in TikTok and it's going to audibly do it for y'all. Listen, when you got stuff like that, you really got to take time. And then you got to build that audience up. And then you got to have credibility. Then you got to have people that really love you and support you and want to be like you and all that.
And the algorithm got to be in your favor because you can do all of that. You can do all of that and it'll be like 100 views. I'd be like, oh.
And then you got to have thick skin to be in media. Somebody's coming for you.
Look, you see this comment from Silk said, he the only dude that y'all talking about fixing y'all faces. Man, listen.
Oh man,
listen. I just sit here and mind my business. I'm
sorry. It's just whenever I got me a girl on here, I'd be just so happy to just talk about girly things.
You know what? I think it's dope though because, like the reality of it is, I've been doing media for so long and. I interview so many people and I'm always talking and like you know I can talk, Kat. So I'm always talking and shit. I think it's dope because like you being a part of this podcast and you being an intricate part of the company and everything, like I just love being able to see you get out there. And
I know Kat been doing her thing.
When people come on the platform, when people come on the platform,
yeah,
I almost really just like. I kind of like for Kat to take the lead because I want people to start looking to her and like for her to be out here and to be in their face and all that stuff. So it's really a dope thing. And the reality is we all cool. So we talk all the time, but. I really do like for her to take the lead just because then it kind of really gets her out there in that vein and then people start reaching out to her.
I
think it's cool. I like the relationship that y'all have been able to build from this. Like, I don't know if y'all were connected before you first came on the platform, but I can see how the relationship has grown between the two of you and y'all do stuff on the outside.
Yes,
I think it's dope. So yeah,
it is. Yeah, I'd be like, where Kat at now? She hosting what?
Right.
She hosting now.
But it's cool. And then you got a big show tomorrow, Kat. So like,
yes. I know. So guys, don't forget we have an episode of Kat Got Your Tongue tomorrow with comedian Woo Woo. She's definitely going to be the special guest. I'm so excited to pick her brain, and we all me, James, Woo Woo, and Darren Fleet, we went out, we had some drinks, we talked a little smack, so you guys are going to get all the exclusives.
Right.
And then on Friday I am hosting the Wine and R&B event, you guys, at Space 65 Cleveland. If you guys want to party with Kat, definitely come through. You can check the link in my bio on my Instagram for flash show tickets. Please get your tickets now because this event always sells out and there will be a different price at the door. So go ahead and get your tickets now so you can come and see me and party. We're going to have so many people in the building. I think we have Naya Marie. Charity Ivana is performing. We're going to have some fun. We're going to turn up. So thank you guys so much for the compliments. And yes, I am out here doing, like Shay said, I'm just doing stuff.
You is doing your thing. I'm like, Kat hosting that. Kat is everywhere, and I'm loving this for you. I said, I know Kat ain't over there modeling. My girl, her modeling bad now. Yeah.
You said work it. Girl, great experience, and that was my first time being, you know, a professional model, working with a photographer, and you know, things like that. I do have some other photo shoots in the work, so you guys, I would say stay tuned, but stay tuned.
Listen,
so
Cat be having my tongue. She be over here doing some stuff, honey. Loved it.
I'll be a little risque. I didn't mean to post that thirst trap. I just, you know, I just look like this sometimes.
Love it. I'm like, go. Naturally. I love that.
And it's like I said, it's Women's History Month, and like women, we are doing it. We are ruling the world. I did want to talk to you about this. So how do you feel being a woman in this industry? And how do you deal with adversity? How do you deal with people that, you know, think you're not up for the job for being a woman, or something I've been running into with, you know, people wanting to, you know, date you or wanting to, you know, try to whatever they try to do. So how do you deal with that as a woman and as a professional?
That's the thing. It's like every time you come in as media or something, you cute or you different or something, somebody always trying to talk to you. And it's like, bro, keep it professional. I ain't even come here for that. But honestly, I don't have to deal with it no more because my man is my cameraman. So I'll be like,
oh, dang. That's the secret.
Look, at first, it used to be when you walk into a room and you're a beautiful person, yeah, they'll like you, but they be like, oh, you media, you different, or you this, they're trying to talk to you. So like, I used to hate going by myself to certain stuff. I did, because it's like, it make you uncomfortable because you gotta dodge about like 4, 5 of them in the building sometimes. Like,
I'm saying.
It be annoying sometimes, but that's what comes with.
Right.
It comes with the job, and they don't care if you got a man or not. They still gonna try to holler. So it just be
they're
like
still gonna at least try.
They don't care whatsoever. But honestly, I ran into that problems where it just be like, I just tell them straight up, like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. That was before I even got in a relationship, like, because my dude got with me 6 months into me battling cancer. So I'm just like, and he stood by my side through the entire way. Like, I would never do nothing to mess that up, because that ain't something you find in life, for real. And he knew about
she ain't letting off that.
Yeah, I ain't letting up on my man, because he knew about my entire cancer situation. He knew about it like the second week, because a mutual friend had outed me. He outed me. But he outed me through him. He only outed me, though. That's the crazy part. We did work together, and he only outed me because he wanted me, and he thought it was going to scare him away. Like, I ain't about to deal with nobody like that. And actually, it made me and him grow closer because of my sickness. So,
like, good looking out, bruh.
Good looking out, you know. So it was amazing to have that. But now when I show up, if I'm showing up by myself too, though, I just always keep it respectful. But people still go try me regardless. And people, it just comes with the job.
Yeah,
they don't care. So I don't take no offense to it, because I'm like, thank you. You feel like I'm a beautiful person. I appreciate that. But I'm with someone. And then if you get disrespectful, all right, well, talk to the cameraman, because he the one, that's my man right there. If you got something to say, then go talk to him. I just told you I got to do. And now you're being disrespectful. The only issue I have is people being disrespectful with their approach. Now, if you tell me, you know, like, you're a beautiful person, and then you try to talk to me, I get that. I get that a lot, so I can understand, like, okay, well, let me tell you why not. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm in a relationship. And if you get disrespectful, then that's where I got an issue at, because now you're just being disrespectful. And I don't like being disrespected whatsoever, because you taking me as a joke, and I'm not a joke right now. I'm not playing. Really, I'm not. So when it came at first, before I had a dude, it was very flattering. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, y'all think I'm cute? Y'all ain't gonna thank you. Like, y'all think I'm cute? So it was flattering at first.
So you one of those that act like you don't know.
Don't know. I don't be doing that. And when I walk in, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm walking in the building. So.
I don't know.
It was flattering at first, and then when I'm single, I'm flirting with it. I'm just in here doing what I gotta do. Honestly, I'm making connections. Flirting was making connections for me. That's what I was doing. I was flirting and making connections. But then I gotta do. I'm like, I can't flirt no more. So, all right, y'all, I gotta set boundaries. And now when it comes to setting boundaries, certain people, they don't like that. So it is what it is. Like,
oh my gosh, man, Your sister in here, Silkberry, got me cracking up.
Oh my gosh, what she say?
She said, when I asked how you deal with it, she said she calls me. She said I cuss them out. I'm her female security, and if you can't handle it, then I handle it. I'm the crazy sis. Listen,
I do.
We need people like that. But I definitely deal with that. I actually had someone message me that I met at the Legend Awards. You know, saying we gonna do some business, blah blah blah. First, it was cool, and then you know he like, hey, you know, I really like you. And they said something like, I think I got feelings for you, and I'm like, I met you one time at the awards.
Oh my
God! They're like, I think I got feelings for you. And this and that and the third, and I said, you know, well, I'm flattered, but you know, I don't get, you know, date.
You ain't mixing business with pleasure.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I don't date people that I do business with.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
Do you know what he hit me with? He said, well, we ain't got to do business, baby. I said, oh.
Oh, he came. Oh, he came like that. Oh, he came.
Well, dang, sir. I'm supposed to just say, oh, well, just F everything, and I'll just come over, I guess. Like, what is
that? Look, I stand on mixing business with pleasure. Now I'll flirt with you or whatever, because I got a big energy and all that. But I stand on mixing business with pleasure, because you're not about to. If I gotta come up in here and do something again, I gotta see you or something, and you don't like me because I didn't want to give you none or something. I gotta stand on it. Like I gotta stand on pleasure.
Yeah, I don't because we cultivate these relationships and they mean a lot. Like, yes. and I've definitely been in a space where that has cut that relationship.
Right.
And so therefore we not working together, we not doing, it's just like, dang, and I knew I really didn't even like you at all for real. So I need to stop playing.
You're not right.
Let me stop playing, because
people get in their head that you could just sleep your way through certain opportunities and things.
You can't.
Yes, I'm not one of them. People will try you like you are. Like, and you'll do anything. No.
Yeah, no, I will not. Like, I'm not doing that. And it's like, you know, I had came from one long-term relationship my whole life, so I'm just now kind of dating and stuff like that. So I've never been a person that's gonna be sleeping around and doing all that.
Yes, it's exactly.
Like, that's not even me. And then to be known for that, and you know, it's a lot of people that are journalists that it come out, oh, she slept with such and such, and that just really, your credibility is just shot from that.
Oh my gosh,
nobody trusts you. Nobody want to work with you. You got rumors. Every award you get, I feel like got an asterisk on it, because it's like, oh, you know, she messed with such and such.
Right, you know, like
it's like I don't want it like that. I don't want.
You don't want to be attached to certain people, anyways.
You know why I don't want to be attached to certain people? And in my life, I've learned that it's better to be the girl that everybody wants than the girl that everybody slept with.
Everybody has. Yep, exactly.
Because it's like I'm saying, because they'll like you just so they can flirt with you forever. You know,
forever.
Once they get it, they can like, don't call her. I had her. Call somebody else. Call the new girl.
Yep.
So
they get the hating. I don't like that too.
Oh, no, they do.
They get the hating, girl. I know. And look,
you like her. You want to work with her. Oh, she ain't nobody.
I just was on trying to be exclusive. Literally, you ain't touching me. You can't touch me. You won't touch me. All you can do is fantasize over anything you think you can have with me. That's the thing. I'm gonna sell you a dream, my baby, but you ain't touching me. You ain't. I don't mix business and pleasure. I just don't, because I got a goal for myself. And honestly, if you mess with the wrong person, it's over with. You can mess with the wrong person, and your whole reputation is trash.
Yeah.
Your whole brand go downhill. I work too hard to mess with somebody, and my stuff just get vanished and ghost dealing with the wrong man. No, I was too headstrong and too scared, and I like walking into a room full of people and they didn't want to come touch me. I love that feeling.
I love that
feeling.
I love that, especially like a girl from Akron. It's like, oh, where you from?
Yeah,
and you before, like, and you never will. That's
how put up. What's up?
Real
like, no, for
real.
And it be like that. Like, I used to love walking in with my guy friends. There's about 12 of them in there, and ain't none of them touch me, and I'm just like kicking it because I can be comfortable around y'all, because I haven't slept with none of y'all. I didn't mess with none of y'all. Y'all don't. I ain't seen what you look. You know, nothing looking like that. So I love the fact that it's like, friends, literally. Yeah, I don't know what you work with, you don't know what I'm working with, and I love that about us because we could keep this at a friendship level. I don't want to go no more, no less, because I get delusional about mine. See, y'all ain't about to have me, Lulu. Okay, I got some.
You listen. I mess with one of them people. I'm gonna be at the Legend Awards, like, get off my man.
And you know, not that. That's mine. That's my little shit. That's mine.
That's why I be like, y'all don't want me. Y'all don't want these problems for real, because
I get a little delusional about mine. I don't play, so if I know, I just like, you know what? I'm just type to go. I felt like I can't mess with people in Akron because I ain't want to mess up my. This is where I work. I work here. You know what I'm saying? My dude from Cleveland. I don't work in Cleveland. This is my little stumping ground in Akron. This is where I work. I didn't want to get involved with that because it's too much. Akron's small. Everybody know everybody.
Very small,
you mess with this person, guess what? He got somebody over here and she feels the type of way on Facebook, and then you read. I know too much about people that don't think that I know. So you hopping in my inbox, and I just sent you arguing about Shorty a week ago. No!
I just see your mugshot for real.
I see your mugshot. You feel me? I see your case, my baby.
You got domestic violence.
What is this about mugshots? What's going on here? Man, you step away for 1 second and come back and they talking about mugshots. I can't.
No, because people be trying to listen. You gotta be tied. You can't be tied up to people that's really like that. We're talking about like not sleeping to the top, because you can really mess with somebody and they can mess it all up.
Absolutely.
Listen, they could mess with everything you got going on because they jealous. I've definitely been there. Oh my gosh. And especially in this industry, and I know all three of us can definitely attest to this, that James has that problem too. People don't understand his lifestyle. People don't understand a job that's not 9 to 5.
You see me sitting here like, what problem?
He like, shh, catch it, talking too much.
No, go ahead, because you know what? You speaking facts. You speaking facts, so go ahead.
They don't understand. This job is all day. From the time I wake up, I'm looking at stuff. I'm working on stuff. Me and James sending stuff back and forth. We making flyers. We making this. We working on the website. We working on ideas. I'm practicing for my hosting on Friday. I'm sitting here writing jokes. I'm sitting here up late at night looking at the shade room, trying to figure out, dang, what's going on, so I can know the hot topics, or going to events on the weekend when they want to spend time, and things like that. Take a really comfortable person. And also, sometimes I've had definitely men be intimidated by my presence when I'm out.
Yes.
I've definitely had that happen where they think they're the star, and it's like, baby, no. I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but unfortunately,
it's not even. I mean, you know what? It's not, like, to me, it's not even about anybody else trying to be the star. It's just about, and I'm trying to say it in a nice way, but
you can't be nice to people.
But I'm really trust you me, I'm not.
Bring it on, James.
You're not telling how it look.
You know what? The reality of it is people just they just ain't doing shit, and they don't have shit going on. And it becomes a jealousy thing and an envy thing, because you got too much happening, and you need it here and you need it there, and people, it's like they come into the picture and they see what you have going on, and then they think that it's just miraculously gonna go away because now you call yourself being in a relationship or whatever. And to me, anybody that's gonna be with you and they see the shit that you have going on should be somebody that's gonna support you and like make shit happen and make shit possible. I mean, just a support factor. So
people try to be with people.
I'm kind of over all of the. I'm kind of over like the dating and all of that. Ooh, like I'm just I don't know. I'm just kind of over it, because at this point, like, I have raised my kid, and my kid is in college, and I have put a lot of shit on the back burner, to be able to do what I want to do. And this is what I'm gonna do. And anybody that's in the picture, you need to figure it out and understand it. And if you don't understand it, then keep moving. Like this, I'm not putting like, I'm just like I'm 40, gonna be 48. Like, I'm running a company. I'm running multiple companies. Like, I don't have time to be playing with people.
That was so good. I didn't know you were about to be 48.
Listen, it don't crack, baby. It don't crack, baby. Look, it might stretch a little bit, but we coming down. But it's crack.
Oh goodness. I did not know that. I thought you was in your 30s. That's crazy. We really don't crack out
Listen,
here.
when I tell you I appreciate it, I do. But I'm finna be 48. And when I tell you I embrace it, like everybody be like, quit telling people your age. Fuck all that. Like, be proud. Like, I embrace this shit because it's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't lived this long. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm just like you. I wake up good every day. I'm happy.
Every day.
I don't wake up by no damn clock. So I get up when I get up, and listen, I work for me, and that's it. And that's people it. Like, you know, out here trying to date people and all that shit now. Like, it sucks that I was married for 17. Ooh, shit. Damn, Silk. Shit.
Damn.
I can't even get my words out. God.
Older than you. Hold on, sis. Don't get on here.
But you know what? No,
you ain't 21. Y'all still ain't 21. That's my older sister. Okay, she ain't no damn 21. Don't let her get on here and lie. So don't get on here lying.
I'm just like, listen, like this whole dating thing. It's like, I don't know. I'm over it because I got too much stuff happening, and like I said, I'm not putting shit on the back burner or nothing like that.
And it could be a distraction.
It's absolutely a distraction.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, I can balance it. I don't have time. I don't have an issue with making time because you make time for what you want.
True.
So I don't have time. I don't have an issue with making time, but it just be little goofy shit, and I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't have time for that.
I think I couldn't do it because I didn't want to be a distract. Like, I get easily distracted when it comes to love. So
but it's good for you though, because like you're working with your man.
Yeah, so, that's like, different now.
You're working with your man, and y'all both understand what
it is. Yeah.
Y'all both understand what each other is doing.
Right. Because he have visions of the film industry and photography, and I'm on the journalist side. So it mixed perfectly well. You know, it's like, I understand if you got a show to do. You understand if I got a show to do. We know what's going on. Like, so it's definitely a whoo. I'm telling you, I love it because it's like, and then not to be funny, I dealt with somebody that was very insecure because of who I am and what I do.
Everybody fucking
like, oh, you just now. I'm like, bro, I was literally talking to a person that was running mayor, you know what? From 8 to 20.
That's my sign.
I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Real. That's really how it is.
I'm like, oh
my God,
that's my sign right there. I gotta go.
But I'm not lying.
No,
but
for real.
I mean,
they be on that.
They be. Well, where would you at? You was there the whole time.
Look, we can have a real conversation on this shit.
You take a picture. You take pictures and tagging niggas. I'm like,
media in relations. Put that down.
No, because listen, like, we can have a real conversation on this shit because like I be calling Kat, like I know Kat be like, God damn, like I'm tired, like I can't be the counselor no more. Like I be calling Kat like I don't be knowing. I don't know if it's because I'm in the community in the LGBTQ. I don't know, but these motherfuckers be like insecure.
I'm telling you,
and I can't do this shit. Like
yeah,
I'm like over it.
It's an insecure. I think but you know what? We all have insecurities. It's just.
I mean, we all do, but it's how you handle that shit.
Yes,
and I mean, it's like, and it's not even just with, you know, with what I work in and what I do and that sort of thing. I mean, it obviously has a lot to do with that because then it becomes, well, you with this celebrity or you with this person.
Oh my gosh.
And you brother and that kind of shit. And I'm like, listen, I ain't turning my location on for nair motherfucker.
Cut.
Period. I don't do that location shit. I don't even follow my child's location. I mean, like my ex-wife do, but I'm like, he was like, I shared my location with you, Dad. I'm like, I don't want to see your location. Like, I trust you. Like,
that is so adorable, though.
I'm not sharing. And okay, I'm not gonna say every, but like some of the people I have gotten with, it's like Well, why your location? And why the fuck my location need to be on? I'm not sharing my fucking location with you. Who the fuck is
Damn, where the trust at, fam? I told you I do that.
Ain't none. And I'm just like, that's
the thing. I'm not about to be doing all of that. You don't trust me? Go ahead on. I told you what I'm doing, what I'm about, and all that. I'm getting home when the event is over with. Leave me alone.
You said you was gonna be home at this time, and you got home an hour later. And
events run over, my baby.
You better quit playing with me.
No,
events run over, my baby. Hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna need you to be by yourself. Is what I need you to do.
See, my problem.
That's what I told the last person. I'm gonna need you to be by yourself.
Go fix yourself.
Fix
your dang own self. My problem is I have people.
I'm gonna just need you to be by yourself, and I'm good. Like I'm good over here. And you do it.
I have people that are attracted to me, but they don't want me to stay how I am. They be like, "Oh, you about to wear that, or you about to
take me what you did."
Oh, not trying to tell you how to dress and look.
No, losers. I'm not never doing that. Look,
please.
It's just weird because that seems like everybody in society today. And I think because I haven't dated, like my ex-wife, we got together in 2003, and we was together until 2018. We was married for 11 years. So I think kind of being off of the dating scene for all of that time, like,
and the dating pool sucks. So
I can't. It's filled with shit. I can't.
Yes, for sure.
I can't adjust to it. Shit. I said I'm gonna be an old man with a house full of cats or something.
It really do. I told him, I said, you came a point in my life where I wasn't even dating. I was gonna be Stella got her groove back. I don't know what you talking about, boo. It was gonna be like that. I wasn't worried about it. You lucky you caught me at a vulnerable moment in your stage. I wasn't with it. I'm telling you, I was hard to get. I was not playing with people because my mental can't take the capacity of heartbreak sometimes when it comes to love too. Yeah. And it throws me off. It would. I would admit it. It throws me off. It throws my work ethic off, everything. Because, like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, man. You could have stayed over there. You ain't have to come mess with me. Seriously. So,
you sound like me. Stay over there.
Stay over there. You could have stayed over there.
Right.
You ain't have to come mess with me and get me involved, man. You could have just left me alone.
Silk, turn it up over here. Well, you can have
turn it up. I'm saying.
We're not getting live, y'all, because Silk gonna keep coming for you.
Hey, Luciana, thank you for watching.
What's up, Luciana?
But nah, you're definitely speaking facts. Listen, we can have a whole show on this conversation.
Yeah, we could.
We really could. Listen, I know I speak for Kat too. Like, we really, really, really appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely.
Not just today, but all of the times that you come, and we're gonna continue inviting you on.
I love coming over here. We be talking, y'all. I be feeling like we on Club or something.
I think it's cool because
no, for real. They need a new one. They need a new
fact that we actually have like a friendship outside of it. So
right?
We can expand the conversation, but we're actually gonna move into our topics, and I would love for you to stay on and do some of these topics with us. What's your thought?
No justice, no peace with me. Silk, girl.
I'm saying, man, she got me cracking up.
Oh my! Man. Okay, what's the topic? Silk throwing me. Silk, get out the comment section.
No, it's just the trending topics, the news stuff that's going on out there.
Oh, the trending topics. Okay, you know what? Wait, because they're talking about Angie Stone still. And,
that's gonna be a topic. That's gonna be one.
Yes, definitely one of the topics.
The Angie Stone situation and the car crash and the events and the facts is just like all on Twitter. And listen, she was that broke a lot. If you was neo soul like I am, that just right there threw you off to hear about that. So I do know the Angie Stone situation was something that was like, dang, you can't help but to try to watch it and try to figure out like what really happened and all this other stuff, where she was a beautiful soul. That was just like, She was wonderful, and I just see TikTok blowing up, singing her songs, you know, and all that. Like that's still trending. Her
like,
death is still trending too, and it's like that hurt.
Have they given any more of the details, like as far as I guess what could have happened, and then even anything on the other people who were on, you know, on the sprinter?
Honestly, it's like if it's not showing up as facts, I don't believe everybody got a story and conspiracy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of hard to really pinpoint what is really facts with the situation unless you're getting it from the actual sources. The actual sources is not really speaking. So
yeah.
It's kind of hard to figure out what's really going on because they're not speaking out about this stuff. We just got conspiracy theories going around and everything. So it's kind of hard to like what really, I mean, we know the facts, we know what happened, but what really happened? We don't know nothing until one of them even do an interview or, you know, speak out, and nobody spoke out yet. So
I think that
oh, go ahead, Kat.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you know, with this situation, because I think it was just her and the driver.
Yeah.
So when it's like there was no, I guess, evidence of, you know, any kind of foul play or anything on the driver's part or anybody that was involved in the crash. So I think right now they're looking for toxicology reports, which that usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to come back.
So the driver passed also?
Yes, I believe so. I believe it was
it's like
the driver and her, because you know it was so the sprint. You know they were showing the pictures of the sprinter. Sprinter was so it's just it's sad all the way around. And then whenever someone dies, especially in the Black community, it's like here come the drama. Here come the drama.
Of course.
Here come the fighting over the money. Here come the fighting over the legacy. You know, and it just kind of bring up some mess, and I feel like it's so disrespectful. And then you send that to me like that's just so disrespectful. That they're
the thing was, you know, and she was like, I interviewed her actually a couple times, but the last time I interviewed her, I think may have been in 2016 or 17, and she was like this, like anytime somebody passed, everybody be like, oh, they was the sweetest person, but she was like she really was like the sweetest spirit. Like I still got her phone number in my phone. Like she gave me her direct phone number.
Wow.
Like, and then you didn't call me. Like she was like the sweetest soul.
Listen, her and Erykah Badu inspired my whole entire look.
Yeah.
The afro, listen, especially Angie. The dark skin with the afros and the voice. Oh my goodness. She was just a force in the she was beautiful. I would have loved to meet
definitely
her.
But I think what I was talking about, like what I sent to you, Kat, was, you know, Tyler Perry spoke.
Tyler Perry.
So you know, Monique piggyback off
of that,
funeral, and was like, well, you said this stuff in the eulogy, but how can you say that when you didn't do this for me, or this is what you did? And it's like, why are you making this situation and her funeral and the eulogy about you?
About you.
Not done for you with a movie like over 10 years ago. Like, to me, that shit was tacky. Like, people are like, well, when was she supposed to do it? I didn't say that she couldn't address him about something, but why would you attach it to Angie Stone and like she ain't even been in the ground for a week yet? Like, come on now. Like, we got to do better than that. And she was like, we got to do better than that. And I'm not saying that she wrong to feel like she feel. It's cool to have whatever feelings you have, but you could at least show some kind of decorum and some kind of respect. And like, you too old and you too grown to not know.
I didn't even see that. I seen that they posted something on the Shade Room about it.
Yeah, it's like you too old and you too grown to not know. Like, she played too much. Like and I
just think it was.
At the end of the day, Tyler Perry ain't paying you no goddamn attention.
He's paying
he ain't paying you no attention. So like, why do you keep going at this dude? Like, let this shit go. Like, if you ain't gonna talk to him, you ain't gonna work with him, then don't talk to him and don't work with him. But like, at some point, like, let that shit go. Like, you kill yourself being that
miserable. Being that miserable. And it's like people, you already had that attached to your name from Lee Daniels, and then you and Lee Daniels made up, and now people are kind of seeing you in a different light, trying to welcome you back, and this is just going to be another block that's going to keep Monique where she's at. And it's like, you are so much bigger than this. You are so much bigger than having all these fights,
and I don't want to diminish, like,
Monique is a bona fide star. Like, she is a bona fide star.
But she's done some amazing work over the last 3-4 years, and that shit is all being overshadowed by this. And like, at the end of the day, he don't care about what you're talking about. So like, just
it did not make him look bad. It made her look bad.
Right.
And it's like, the thing about it is, in this industry, and I mean entertainment industry, nobody is obligated to fuck with you.
Right.
Nobody is obligated to hire you. So yes, you can have these relationships. Yes, you can be, have all these accolades and all these awards and things, but they are not obligated to. And people, I've had people make deals with me and shake my hand and go back on their deal. That is just the name of the game. So it's like, I don't know why she, because when you got into Elite Daniels, you were blackballed for years. For years. Yeah. Do you want to do that again?
Yeah. And this time people may not be so forgiving. Like, it's like you made your way back. Like, you get in movies. Like, come on now. Like, and it's okay to feel how you feel, but like, to tie that shit on to like her funeral and the eulogy is just like, to me, that shit was tacky. Like,
tacky as hell.
To me, that
for
was
sure.
Real, to me, it was real tacky and classless. And it just sucks. Like, it don't show no kind of regard for the family, for the kids, for anybody. It's just all about you.
No, for real, it's all about her. And
like,
it just,
I didn't think that was cool.
Monique would pitch a fit if somebody did that shit at her funeral.
Right.
If somebody came up some shit, and this is, she would be hurt, because it's not about that right now. Like, it's not about that. And you didn't even, if you wanted to be mad at Tyler Perry, you didn't have to say shit about Angie Stone. You could have just said at Tyler Perry.
Blah, I mean, to me, she's intelligent enough to figure out another way to come at him than to tie it to her
but
funeral.
She's been doing that. So I just think I don't know. I think she.
Yeah.
But it's like, that shit didn't work the first time. So I don't know why she would even. I don't know. Sometimes you got to just shut the fuck up and deal with who's dealing with you. I'm sorry.
Right.
Sometimes you got to shut the heck up and all that complaining, because the thing is, nobody want to hear that. Nobody likes a complainer. Nobody likes, to hear about like, whenever, like, you ever had a coworker that every day is something? Every day is something with management. Every day is something with the pay. They didn't, all my hours ain't on my check. Oh, they clocking me for my break. Oh, this happened. It's like, this is the job. Take it or leave it. Take the good with the bad. Everything is going, just because she's an actress and she's dealing with millions in a different arena and area that we are in life. But you got to take the good with the bad sometimes, and it's just not painting you in a good light, Monique. I love Monique. I
do too. I've been gunning for Monique, but it's just like, at some point, like, you gotta let that shit go. Like to me, it's like, what's her name from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the original Vivian?
Aunt Viv.
Yeah,
Janet.
Yeah, Janet Hubert. It's like, to me, it's like the same thing. Like, she was miserable for all them years. And like, look at what that took away from her and her career. Like, I mean,
and the thing is, Will even said she was in the right. You can be in
like,
the
thankfully he came
right.
back and like he righted the wrong and he apologized, and thankfully they were able to fix that and clean it up and make up and that sort of thing. But look at what it did. Like, look at all them years of her career. That, like, look how it damaged
all those, like you said, all those opportunities, all those things you could have done, all those, roles you could have been in, and things you could have been doing for yourself. You could be at Tyler Perry's level, creating. I know it's 1,000 people that would love to act and write and produce for Monique.
Yeah.
So it just, I hate that for her. And me being a Black woman, when we're angry, nobody wants to hear an angry Black woman sometimes. Nobody wants to hear a complaining Black woman. You know, you get that trope of, you know, oh, she's a miserable old lady. She's Black and angry and stuff. And it just doesn't show us in a good light. Hey, Charmaine, what's up, girl? We're watching. But like I love Nikki Parker. Like when Nikki Parker, when the Parkers was on, she did something with fashion that no plus size woman was doing.
Absolutely.
Giving us looks after looks after looks. I mean, I be watching the old movies and I'm like, damn, Monique was so beautiful. She was giving it to us. That I was like, I've never seen somebody that glamorous. I mean, my friend Charmaine Bass, she came to school at Celebrity Day. Okay. She had her little Monique hairstyle and a little outfit, and you know, she really was giving us a picture of what a Black woman should be. You know, you got us emulating. We saw ourselves in you, and I don't want to be seen as an angry, mad person that mad at the world and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot. Charmaine said the hair for sure was on point. For sure. That's when you put your ponytail with the rollers in a microwave. See, y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all remember that. Y'all remember in the early 2000 trenches. If you want your ponytail curl, you got to put it in the microwave. But you know, we'll keep you guys posted on what happens with Monique and Tyler Perry. I'm sure there's going to be more feuding to come. This is just
I don't even look at it as a feud, because I don't even think it's a feud, because she don't.
Well, it's a one-sided feud. It's a one-sided feud. But I'm saying this is probably not the last we're going to hear from her about this. So I'm pretty sure. So let's get into some of these topics. I wanted to talk about one of the biggest topics that happened today, which is the artist formerly known as Ye. Losing his mind. Losing his dang own mind. Or the long curved nails. Yeah, she used to have the little nails. Oh, I miss them times. But yeah, so you guys, if you don't know, Kanye was imploding again today. So let me take you back for the last couple of days of what's been going on with Kanye, or the artist formerly known as Kanye, but we call him Ye now. So the first thing is he kind of got into it it started with him getting into it with Kim. So he got into it with Kim because he tried to release a song that was Ye featuring Diddy, featuring King Combs, featuring Northwest. So he was trying to put Northwest on a Diddy song. In 2025. That's what he thought was a good idea.
Back in here.
Yes, and I'm glad you're here for this story, for sure.
Okay, who that?
So we're talking about Kanye West going crazy again, as usual.
Oh.
So it all started from him. What Silk said, Looney Tunes. Yeah, no, for real. Looney Tunes for sure. So he wanted Northwest on a Diddy song, and Kim said absolutely the F not. No, my child will not be featured on a song with P Diddy. Like, are you?
With all the allegations going on, is he
out his rabbit mind? But what he didn't know is that Kim years ago has filed for the sole owner of Northwest and anything affiliated with her name. So he could not legally put her name or anything of her likeness out without Kim's permission. Kim's permission,
smart.
Which she definitely used that. And she told him he released some text, and she said, "You're gonna have to go to war. You're gonna have to kill me." Because she said she is not letting her daughter on no track with P. Diddy, which I think was good parenting. So then he began texting Drake. He got into it with Drake and said, "You got influence over my wife, and you haven't met my new wife, so you hating." And Drake said, or he told Drake he didn't like his wife, and he said, "I never met your wife." And he said, "You never will." Like, what are you talking about? And then he began laughing. Yes, he began laughing at Drake, calling him soft, and then also laughed at him for being taken off. I guess he was taken off Playboi Carti's new album. So he laughed at him for that. And then the biggest thing is he went after his so-called brother and sister, the king and the queen, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
What he gonna offer them about? Man, I gotta get in these blogs, y'all.
Let's see. Carisha says Kanye is like a 90-year-old granny. He just says anything that comes to his mind. I kind of like it. Carisha. I do. Now listen, sometimes I do like a what do they call him? An agent of chaos. I do love someone that's just pure chaos. But today, let me tell y'all what he said, because he definitely went over the line. So he got online and said the reason why we don't see Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids is because they are R words. I'm not gonna say the word.
Oh,
alluded to them being disabled and non-functional, and that's why they are hidden from the world.
Wow.
So, and he tweeted that on the website X, formerly known as Twitter. And that was one of the tweets that he tweeted and almost immediately deleted. But when it comes to the blogs, baby, they already got the screenshot.
Right.
So, that's wrong. I don't like that.
Dead wrong. And then after that,
that's
terrible. And after that, he tried to, I guess, say that he feels like the black sheep and his brother don't care about him and this and the third or whatever. But how are you saying that after you just disrespected his children? So what do you guys think about him saying that, first of all? Like, that is just terrible as an argument. And me, somebody as a parent with a special needs kid, that is the first thing that people say to me when they get into it with me. Oh, that's why your daughter is this. That's why your daughter is. I've had somebody tell me unspeakable posts. I've had people post unspeakable things about my daughter because of her disability. So what do you guys think? Do y'all think Kanye is just hitting below the belt, or like what would y'all do if he said some stuff like that about y'all kids?
I mean, I think he definitely needs medical attention. I can't really say what's going on, but I just know that as long as we or us or whoever keeps supporting him, it's not gonna stop. Like people still supporting them and they buying this shit, and they like as long as people continue to support him, he's gonna keep doing all of that. Like they'll cancel anybody else, but here he is clearly damaging the culture and like it. And people continue to support him, so it's just like evidently it's what people want.
I don't know. That word is so offensive. Even before, even if you don't have, I always had a special place in my heart for special need kids anyway. So even if you don't have one personally, it's still offensive to say.
Yeah,
that word is just is very.
The fact that you would even say it, and the reality is, we all know that Jay-Z ain't gonna respond to that. Like they're not gonna respond to that. But that would be like the final. Like I wouldn't deal with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. You could never speak to me again. You call my camera. Look, I got somebody right now that's on my list because she said something about my son. You can never speak to me. We can never be friends again.
Like that would be. Like I have a cousin who said she was gonna spit in my face, and I'm done with her. Period.
It's just certain stuff you can't. Certain stuff you say, you just can't come back from. You just can't.
You can't come back from. Right.
You can't. And I had somebody who said that to me too. It was about a dude, y'all. Oh my, it wasn't even that deep.
Me too.
It was about a dude.
Me too. For sure.
And she said something about my son being slow or whatever. I said, talk about I don't even fight, but talk about a hit list. I don't like that. So I'm just like,
no, for real. The last person to say that about my daughter, that uppercut was me. I would
never. I never let that go. Not in 1,000 years. Never. In my life. Because that's so, then you ain't have to bring my son. I ain't say nothing about your kids. You ain't have to bring that into it. You ain't never have to even come for why he catch a stray. This between us. We grown.
We're grown for sure.
I don't like when people put kids in it. Why are y'all speaking on kids?
Stupid.
I don't like that. That's something I just never would support. I'm not going to support stuff like that. Don't speak on nobody's kids whatsoever. I won't speak on your kids. You ain't got to speak on mine. We can talk about each other all you want. You can say whatever you want about me, but don't, because I got a soft spot behind that, and that make me lose it. I'm really gonna be a Looney Tune behind mine.
Oh my God, my sister, She's so crazy. She said, I would cut somebody mama baby toe off messing with that word. Listen, my sister don't play when it comes to her niece, okay? So, and like my daughter is nonverbal and she does vocalization. So like, you know, if we're out in public, you're gonna know, you know, okay, something, you know, she might have something going on. I've literally had people, like I had a random person start trying to record my daughter before.
Oh my God.
I had a picture I posted when my daughter was in I want to say preschool, and she had an issue with her muscles were kind of weak. So we went to the Akron Zoo and I had her in a stroller. I was dating someone and they were like, how old is she? And why you got her in a stroller and this and that. I almost drove to that man's house and blew. I mean, I was gonna go crazy because
oh my goodness.
Why are you worried? What the heck do my daughter being a stroller got to do with you? We had a great day at the zoo. That's all she gonna remember. And God forbid when y'all get old and y'all be in these wheelchairs and y'all have dementia and y'all can't talk, pray that somebody give you the grace that you didn't give. Like, that is just crazy.
Yes.
Like, for sure. You said, do your daughter use a talker device? So she does at school, but my daughter, the thing is, my daughter can understand and she can talk. She just don't want to talk. She want to get stuff done the way that she get it done. So yeah, she can use the device, but all she care about is the word snack and YouTube. She ain't worried about.
That sounds like every kid. She up to date.
Get to really pulling it out of you. You know, you'll do something, but it's just, you know, me and her it's always been me and her. You know, we live alone. She's never been around nobody that I've dated. I keep her very close to me. Me and my family know what the heck she talking about. You know, she talking about. She say, dig a D, nigga. I mean, get your ass in there and get a snack. Like, it's, you know, it ain't too hard to comprehend, baby. And the thing about it is, you know, my daughter is, and I don't really share a lot about my daughter. I have stopped because of that, because that has been a easy point for people to, you know, make assumptions and talk stuff. I've had people post this very year, post things online about my child, somebody that I took care of, somebody, you know, and they was mad at me for something and, you know, did that to my child. And it just, it really hurts. That's one thing that I could take a lot of stuff, but when it comes to my child, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's sensitive. It touches you differently when it comes behind your child.
Listen, she is very able. My baby, she works. She goes to school. Like, I would tell y'all a little more about her age, but that's gonna give away my age. So just know she's doing. She's doing great.
Stupid.
Okay. My sister, she said she loved taking pictures with Riri. Girl, she don't like taking pictures no more. Girl, try to get her a picture now. My daughter has one, but her school won't use it. And go ahead and call them on Monday and say, I would like to make an amendment to the IEP. And then you tell them this is the amount of time I want her to work exclusively with the device.
Exclusively. Say it like that, sis. Exclusively.
Exclusively. She needs to have exclusive time where she works with it. And then also, my daughter has hers on her desk. So then she's able to, the most thing she uses at school is when she needs a break. So she's doing her schoolwork and she needs a break. She's able to press break and then she can go to the bean bag or she can go to whatever station. And then also she's been using it for the bathroom. So before she usually walks to the door and that makes you know, okay, she about to, if you don't take her in the next 2 seconds, she's just going to go to the bathroom because she can do that on her own. So her teachers know, oh, she going to the door, she about to go to the bathroom. But now she's pressing the button and letting people know. So it took a lot of things working with her, and it really just took for her to really want to do that because I'm mama. I know what she's saying, but you know, now she's not gonna always be with me, and she's not always with me. So now she's kind of seeing like, oh shoot, I might need to tell them a little something. Hold on. So definitely thank you, Silk, for the question. She said, I told them I'm not signing anything until investigation is done. I want jobs right now. Absolutely. And you are always able to get an investigation. Make sure you contact the Ohio Board of Education and make sure that any kind of communication you have with them is in written form. And you can always have a support person with you at any meeting. You don't have to have them be an advocate. They don't have to be nothing. They can just be eyes and ears for you. So always have a support person when you are in those meetings. That drastically changes what they do because when you're alone, they feel like they can do whatever. So for sure, let me know. I don't know where you stay, but let me know. I do attend meetings virtually and in person. So if you really need my help, like I said, go ahead and send me an email at catqueen@gmail.com, and I can definitely help you out with that, because I do not have no families right now, so I can help out a little bit. But, so yeah, I think it was very despicable what Kanye said. He even had Playboy Cardi tweeting at him, telling him like, "Hey, bro, shut up! Like, stop tweeting." And Playboy Cardi is known for saying crazy stuff and doing things. And if you Greenleaf, down in Akron. That's so funny because that's where I work, Greenleaf Family Center. I was a peer supporter.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're probably in the peers program. Definitely, please email me, because I want to know who you have, and tell you if they doing their job, or if you need to. I don't know if Marjorie still run the program, but if you need somebody, Marjorie is the supervisor, and they call her the Maverick. So go ahead and ask for Marjorie if the person, if you're the Maverick. They'd be like, oh, as soon as you mention her name, I don't even gotta have her come. It'd be like Mufasa. You say Marjorie, and they'd be like, oh shoot, you said they need what? So for sure, I would definitely. I worked with them for 2 years. That's the last job. I actually had to leave that job to deal with the crisis with my daughter. So I can definitely help you. And it looked like you're involved in the right system, so you are doing everything perfectly right now. So if I could just, if I could help in any way, give you some pointers, I definitely will. But yeah, I can't bless you, girl.
Look, I'm over here fighting these allergies, y'all.
Yeah, so and I don't know if you guys know, but Playboy Cardi does have a baby with Iggy Azalea, that he has not seen in years. I think you had us before. One of my clients, girl, damn, yes, message me, girl. Sure.
Message me, girl.
Listen, I definitely. Listen, I have my cases. So if I can help, I could definitely for sure help, because Greenleaf is a good definitely a good program, because it
Look
is
at that connections being made.
I love that.
Every Kindle. Look at that.
Kindle. I'm saying it's a good program, because to work there you have to have a kid with special needs. So
Still
if
call
somebody
your old room, but y'all all right, okay. And Barber, okay, I think I know exactly who this is from the elementary school for sure. So definitely message me and let me know, because there's some things that I can do now that I couldn't do working at Greenleaf. So I could come in and be like, I'm independent. I don't got no boss.
I like that. That's the energy right there.
Listen, that's how I told you I'm coming in like Viola Davis. They be seeing me, they're like, They used to be calling up there like, who is this new advocate? I don't like her. And my boss Marjorie said the reason why they're calling and saying they don't like you is because you're fighting them. They shouldn't like you. You're on the opposite side. So but yeah, let me just I don't want to put your business out there, but for sure, I definitely remember. So definitely hit my inbox, or like I said, email me at catqueen@gmail.com, and I will definitely just give you some pointers, and just make sure you doing it sounds like, and from what I remember, you are doing everything correct. So hopefully look at my sister talk about the closer for sure. Baby, you know how I am. For real. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic. I know how y'all have been seeing, it's like divorce season. It's not only divorce season, it's like settlement. All the settlements is coming out and stuff. And we have had some inside information from Tiana Taylor and Iman Schubert. Yeah. And honey, they going at it. Tiana Taylor is usually not so vocal about it, so it's interesting to see her talking.
She's mad now.
She's mad now.
Yeah, she is.
So if you guys don't know, their divorce has been finalized, with Tiana Taylor coming out on top with a lot of the assets that she already had coming into the marriage maintained, and then also some assets that they had to split. And then also he has to pay some child support, and he has to pay for some schooling, private schooling. And these are some things that he already was doing during the marriage. So I've been seeing a lot of people like, oh, she didn't took him to the cleaners and she done did this and did that, you know. So what do you guys think about them, you know, getting divorced? And do you think she was getting too much or?
Well, he clearly didn't want to be with her, or he would have been cheating on her. So I mean, at the end of the day, it happens. You know, the big beef right now, or the big issue right now, is that, you know, he appears to have been the one to put the details out there, and all that stuff is supposed to be sealed.
Right.
So that was the thing. So all the stuff was sealed, and then it was a rumor that came out, I think yesterday, that said she was trying to get him in jail, sent to jail for not for releasing the information. So that's really what got her mad, because today she came out and said, I would never have him sent to jail for releasing the information. Yes, I'm mad, but that don't even make sense. But she's now claiming that all these bad stories his team is putting out. And that he's allowing people to run with it, because she's like, you know, I'm not putting you in jail. So have you guys ever had an ex that made wanted everybody to think bad about you, or talk about you, or see you in a bad light?
Always. An ex, a friend. Always.
Well, maybe nowadays.
It's always somebody
maybe nowadays,
that wants to mess up your reputation. Seriously. It ain't even got to be an ex. It could just be a friend, even a close friend. It's always somebody that's trying to assassinate your character with a false story.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So yeah, she ended up saying, you know, people were saying to her, you know, why would he, you know, let people think this about you? He's looking bad too. And she said, sometimes people don't care if they look bad because you looking worse. Right. You know, as long as it's hitting you worse. So we definitely saw Iman telling people a lot about what's been going on, which the records have been sealed since before they started the divorce. So it's just kind of crazy. Yes, Katia, it's definitely sad, because a lot of people watched their show and looked up to them as a couple, and it sucks that when you see these, you know, pinnacles of Black love, and then you realize, like, dang, she was going through all this with him the whole time, and then now that she's free, she's still going through stuff. That is so crazy.
Yeah, sad.
She said, what's your email? I'm trying to text to myself. So as you can see, my name is spelled like that, Cat Queen, and then at gmail.com. So you can just email me directly. And that's any of our transcenders. If you need any advice or anything like that, definitely message me. I am going to be within the next year trying to get back into freelance advocacy. So I will be taking on clients, and you know, for a small fee, you know, I'll be able to come and attend meetings and do everything that I was doing under Greenleaf, but you know, I just won't be working with them. But I am certified in the state of Ohio. So and anyone, you don't have to be, and you don't have to have someone certified to come with you. You can always have people attend your meetings, even if it's just your sister to hold your hand, or anybody. So don't let them bully you. Let's see.
Because they'll try.
They will try. No, that's what they try to do, because the thing is, the district wants to save money, so they don't want to give speech therapy and occupational and devices, and you know, like, they'll have a kid sitting in the same wheelchair for years at a time. Well, you're supposed, you know, some kids that have wheelchairs are supposed to have a chair just for school, like, you know, that can get banged up and stuff. Y'all banging up little Tay-Tay's wheelchair that he gotta take home and stuff. Like, come on now, we need to do this. Like, it's a lot that they try to do just to be cheap, you know, because that's what they want to do. But at the end of the day, per Ohio law, like my
you sound like a attorney over there. Per Ohio law,
you know, these kids are entitled. It's just like anybody else that's disabled. They're entitled for, you know, these things that help them through the school day. So if they need a little apple juice after lunch, they need a little break, they need 5 bathroom breaks, they need a fidget spinner, they need an interpreter, they need extra time and homework time. They can get all of that, you know. It takes, like you said, it takes a village. It takes the teachers and the advocates and the principals and the doctors and everybody to wrap themselves around. And when you do that, that's what really helps kids thrive. Not all this divisive and fighting, and you know, the teacher mad at you and you mad at the principal and this and that. No, I need a team. So, So we were talking about the big divorce. So let's talk about, we have congratulations in order. We have a new marriage. We have our lovely Miss Megan Good marrying her short time boyfriend,
What you
Jonathan
think about that?
Jonathan Majors.
Woo.
So, man, I have so many things. Okay, let me say the first couple things. For one, I really hated what happened with Jonathan Majors because I'm a big Marvel star and I really was looking forward to his storyline. As Kang the Conqueror, so I really hate that, and I really hate, as Black people that we, this was going to be a big, he was a big villain, a big star that was going to have all these movies that wasn't just Black Panther, like a real actual, like a star of multiple movies and things like that. And it just kind of sucks that we get these because they're going into, I think they're making Robert Downey Jr. the new villain, which I don't know how he's going to be the villain when he was Iron Man, but okay. So it just sucks because I really like having representation in big movies and big mainstream things. So I hate that. For number two, I do not like no type of domestic violence or nothing like that. So absolutely. I was like, very hurt that this person, and I hate that people be so prideful that they just think, the things on the tape that he was saying to that white girl, how the hell the white girl gonna be your Coretta? What are you even talking about? Like, what the hell is you talking about, bro? You're delusional. So that was just crazy. And it's just like, I don't like domestic violence or anything like that, especially as a Black man. I hate to keep bringing race in it, but it's just like, we are fighting to get to the top, and it's like people are looking at us extra hard. So it's like that just kind of just like I hated that, and especially that it was a white woman, and that the situation, he was sounding crazy, and then he got the charges. So that just I hated that for him, and I was looking for a redemption arc for him, like a real redemption arc, like really putting in the work and really, and I just, from my standpoint, the stuff he done haven't been too sincere to me. I don't know him, but I haven't seen real sincerity behind. All he did was put on a newspaper boy hat and been dressing like an old man. What the hell that's for?
Dressing like an old man is crazy.
That ain't doing nothing for us. Doing nothing for the culture.
Oh shit.
But so I hate that, and I hate that, Megan Good remind me a lot of myself. I feel like she falls in love with the potential of people, or she fall in love with people that she give the benefit of the doubt, and it's just like, I'm scared for her because I like her. I don't want him beating on her. So I'm kind of a little nervous.
The world will cut up. He put his hands on Megan Good. Baby, that's the original it girl.
That is, but Megan Good has been in, she said she's been in relationships where she kept stuff quiet and stuff. Like, how will we know,
True.
And especially, she talking about she never wanted to bring down a Black man, and she's his Coretta, and she's this ride or die and stuff. So I'm just like, I just hope that it goes good. I hope that they can be, prosperous. Her career is rising. She's been doing so many movies. She just wrapped I don't know if you guys watch Harlem on Amazon Prime. That just wrapped, I think, its third season. So she's doing really good. So I hope that that it things to get better. Said he's 48. Just kidding. That's so funny. She bringing back the age joke.
I see.
Y'all want to hear my joke about James? I'll be talking about James was James was there covering Moses when he was writing the commandments. James was right there.
Who did you tell that shit to?
Darren Fleet and Darren and Woo was cracking up.
Jason,
reporting live from the dang 10 Commandments. So
I said she done lost her goddamn mind. It's cool.
You ain't that old. You is not that old.
I'm just playing, cuz.
I know.
But yeah, Silk in here tearing you up, baby.
I know. Sure. It's cool. It's cool though.
But yeah, so those are my thoughts. I'm hopefully optimistic of their future. But I am just a little afraid. And I hope that he can one day get back to where he was in Hollywood, because I loved him as an actor. I loved a lot of stuff that he was in. So I don't know. What y'all think?
I think it go back to what we just were talking about. When we date certain people, it can tarnish our image and our brands. A lot of
that has happened.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't go that way for them whatsoever, because the way the community be coming for certain stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like it could be a thing, but it's Megan Good, and we love Megan Good, but I mean,
Yeah.
so it's just kind of different, honestly. But hey, if she like it, I love it. I love black love. I love love. Period. So if you like it, I love it.
Yeah, I just think I think I'm just more I guess nervous or scared just for and I think that comes given the situation. Like, you know, you don't want to say, well, you know, he did this to the last girl, so he's gonna do it to her or whatever. But you are still a little fearful though. And they haven't really been together that long, but then that long to me may not be that long to her. Or, you know, she might feel like they've been together long enough. And you know, everybody's different. Some people fall quickly. Like I'm one of those people that, you know, I'll start dating somebody and I'll within a couple of weeks I'll fall. So I mean I get it. You just want the best for her. And truly you want the best for him too.
Yeah.
I do want them to do well. I mean, they seem like they're doing well. I was definitely shocked, you know, when they announced today or yesterday or whenever they announced that they had gotten married over the weekend. But I mean, you know, I think I'm just like everybody else, just sitting back and watching and just, you know, praying for the best. And I guess I can see maybe her perspective or whatever, and you know, maybe she feel like she sees so much more in him, and I don't know.
When you're in a relationship, though, you see more potential in your partner than the world anyway. So
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see what Krisha said. She said, y'all so off topic, but this black girl magic on the screen is amazing. Y'all are so gorgeous, and let's give a little commotion for the black girl hair, Cat and Shay. I love it. Shout out to y'all. Thank you,
that's
Teresa.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
James gonna duck down.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all getting accolades. Look at y'all.
It is Women's History Month, so we are making history.
Definitely Women's History Month. I love that for us.
Yeah, so but yeah, I think we are all just cautiously optimistic. Hopefully, you know, things will be better, but it has been said that she has had different opportunities as well as red carpet events taken away because she said she was going to attend with him. So I definitely just hate that for her, especially as long as she's been in the game and been so respected. But we see that her ex-husband, I think he just got engaged as well, so shout out to him. Devon Franklin. So hopefully he can find his because you know he was looking for his first lady. She couldn't be his first lady, so now she's the Coretta. So we just gonna go with that.
I mean, that was not funny.
So Katia, I am glad you are in the building for this next story. We have a story for our Tay Martians. Our Tay Martians in the building. Katia is a big Tay Martian. So I know you guys know Tamar was celebrating her birthday this week. She released a lot of risque pictures. She was covering up the bits and the goodies and things. So a lot of people were reposting her. And then so we had Toni Braxton coming in the comments on Instagram and saying, I'm going to post her picture. I'm going to say happy birthday here because I can't say happy birthday to her because she has me blocked. So so we saw a little bit of, you know, strife in the sister world. But Tamar clapped back and said, well, you ain't got to worry about posting me on Instagram because you blocked on here, but you got my number. You could have texted me. So, and then Tamar released text messages that showed their conversation, and it just seems like a bunch of just hoopla
nonsense, like a bunch of nonsense. It's like I never in my life thought that they would get to this point where this is how they get their publicity is by doing this dumb shit. Like for real.
Well, they never, you know, even on the show they had, they never cease to amaze with the drama that they have with the family. So
yeah, but I'm just like, I'm over it.
I get it. I mean, because I blocked my brother before, and he had to come on.
I'm just
listen.
I'm over them, and I hate the fact that Toni Braxton is even in the middle, like she even, you know, stepped into it. Like Leave that shit alone. Like, Tamar, to me, like Tamar is miserable. And look, we all need to do some self work. So we all got shit going on, and we all dealing with stuff or whatever. But she needs some time away from the public eye. Like, to me, she needs time away from the public eye. Like, reality and all of that stuff is just not good for her. Like, have you guys watched her new podcast?
No, I haven't. See, I always hear about her drama. I never really hear about what she.
Like, sometimes she has really good people on there. Sometimes she has some good people on there, but I think she overtalk everybody. Like, it's her, the Patty Pies guy, and then it's a counselor or somebody who's on there. And
wait a minute. Patty Pie guy is on there.
Yeah, she has a new podcast because she done had maybe two or three podcasts. So her new podcast
he's on there after remember she invited Krishan Rock and Krishan Rock knocked his tooth out. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that being in the blog.
I do.
So so he on the podcast. I'd be like, Tamar.
So who's on the podcast with her is she, him, there's a counselor. So it might just be the three of them. It's either 3 or 4 of them. But either way, to me, she overtalks everybody. So you don't really get a chance to hear from anybody else as much as you probably should. Like, it's not equal. It's not equal playing field. And you just have to watch it to really be able to get it. But it's just more of her being loud and all of that stuff. Like that's what a majority of it is.
I think all podcasts are like that, honestly. But
I feel like you probably, hey Val, thank you for popping in. I think you could probably get so much more out of it if it was structured a little bit better and everybody had talk time and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm kind of over the Tamar thing right now. Like, she's coming to town and she's with October London. And listen, October London do a bomb showcase.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we know.
I'm not in the Tamar mood. I'm
not in the Tamar mood.
I'm like, I'm cool.
Right.
But
for real. So so we
to me it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. Say, they just came out and said, they were talking about Tracy's death. A lot of sisters have been reflecting on it, and Mama Evelyn came out and said that when she was dying, her last day, she kept saying she had to leave, but she wasn't ready to go. Like, I'm not ready to go yet. And I'm like, that's just so sad. Like, that's really hurting. And it really hurts me for Tracy because I really identify a lot with Tracy.
She was mad cool.
I always loved her, but I kind of had a story similar to hers. I had my child young, and I felt like everybody was moving fast. My family was doing this and doing that, and I come from 4 sisters. And I'm the baby. And these are some, you see my sisters up in here. We got Carisha Hill, we got Katia Hill. These are women that are doing wonderful things and they're older than me. So I always felt like, dang, like, they out here doing this and doing that. And you could kind of feel left behind. And, Tracy was always, after she had her son, she couldn't go on tour with the girls. And she always felt left out or felt like the black sheep. So I really hate that, she never really in her life got that, where she felt like she was the star, she was the one, or like that. But she actually was one of the ones that did a lot for the press tours when the Braxton was out. She was one of the ones that would come on the shows, come on the podcast, and a lot of people really loved working with her. Like, everybody that I spoke with spoke so highly of Tracy. So I'm glad that she was at peace, and they spent all that time with her and things like that. But yes. Oh, thank you, Ray Williams. At This Inspire Y'all. I've been glued to the screen. Thank you so much. Thank
That's
you.
my man.
Oh, okay. And my man. Thank you to my man.
It's to my man. Thank you to my man.
Yes. Listen, thank you for being in the building. Listen, I know you support your girl, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it was just one more.
Wait, I
that
got
I
another
wanted to.
topic. Wendy
Oh, okay.
Williams. We talk about hot topics.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Talk
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
yes, we could talk about Wendy Williams. We talked a little bit about her Saturday on
Yeah.
Entertainment Plug, but let's get caught up. So why don't you take it and let everybody know what's
Oh my
going on with
goodness,
Wendy?
they got my girl Wendy messed up. Y'all don't think
They
y'all
got her
want me to
messed up.
take it because
Well, they just
look,
they just approved for her to move into a condo.
yes, they did. And they
They
trying to
did.
play my girl, and she passed the test like she was slow or something. Like she don't know what's going on with her money. What y'all talking about? Like my girl is coming back. Period. Queen of media. I love me. When I'm going to advocate for her to the day I die.
So you think she's gonna be when you say she's coming back? What you mean?
I think Wendy is going to come back. We need Wendy. You know how she would have ate up the Diddy stuff. Wendy would have ate that up, honey. What is you?
Well, I think in previous days she would have, but do you think? And not saying that she's not cognitively functioning because she's taking her test.
Okay.
But do you think that she is really there mentally to really?
You know what? No, because I watched her documentary. Mentally,
well, not even off of the documentary. I mean, just like, have you listened to any of the calls, like when she's calling into The View and The Breakfast Club?
I listened to the Breakfast Club one, and she sounded like her normal self to me.
You thought so?
I thought so. I felt like she was really trying to get across that I'm okay, y'all. I'm really good. They got
I think that's what she was trying to get across. But I think she was trying to get that across for sure. But
that's what the message I got was, I am functioning enough to know what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I know what's going on with me. I know what's going on with the media. I know the narratives that's being pushed. That's what I got out of the Wendy Williams. So that right, if you're aware, then you all right. You're aware of what's going on right now. You just gotta figure it out. And now I don't know if she's gonna come back. I don't think she'll be functioning enough to come back and do her show, but make appearances on things here and there. But I advocate so hard for Wendy Williams. I do, because she's a legend in the media game, honestly.
I think she could absolutely I think she could absolutely do a podcast with no problem.
Yeah.
Because radio was her
I think that would be something. I think someone should just do like something with her, weekly or when she lucid, and just she can do a podcast. She can do a little, a little Instagram live or something like that. But it's like we miss seeing her, and it's obvious that she misses that doing that.
She does.
But it is some breaks in the case. It's a case, like James said, they did approve her to move into a condo, and they are reviewing the conservator. So they are looking into the case, seeing if they could pick someone else or whatever.
For her
yes, her guardianship. Yes, because it's the conservator is the person that is her guardian over everything. So they, and it's sad because her family came and took her out for lunch. And they were saying that their family kidnapped her, and this and that and the third. So it's just really sad. Like, let her family see her. Let her live her little life as much as she can.
It's a lot. It's a lot. With her. I hate it.
I hate it. Listen, I was a Wendy. How you doing? Listen, I was one of them. I was one of them faithfully. And then it's so crazy because when the radio stuff with her and Diddy, she was one of the first people to call out Diddy for the stuff he was doing, and she got blackballed. She got off of radio completely. And if I don't know if y'all remember when her show was about to come out, I mean, they was going ham with trying to get it to not come out.
Yeah,
they were doubting her. They were like, "Who's gonna watch this?"
They sure was.
And come to find out, it was an immediate hit. It was an immediate hit, and it's just so crazy. Like, how do you go from the number one radio show to you having that confrontation with Diddy, and now you're just done?
Got your own show on a major network. It's like that. I admire her journey through me.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. I do. She's just one of the ones that I'm always go refer to, like reference of. I loved her grind. She nonstop. She didn't care. Whatever came at her in life, she still kept going. She still kept pushing. She didn't give up on media. She didn't change who she was. She was just always Wendy. And that right there is something you don't get in media. People put on fake personas all the time. Wendy Williams was just her, whether you like her or not. You gotta respect that.
And I love when the celebrities used to come on there to check her And they're like, Wendy, you said this, and she'd be like, okay, and I did. But
you did
like
to everything she said in front of your face.
she did.
Yes,
She did.
Like with her and Omarosa.
That was my favorite one. Her and Omarosa, they was giving it to each other so nice, nasty. I was loving it, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I loved all her shows. She's somebody I definitely miss on the scene. I miss her, and I hope it all play out just like how Britney Spears case was, and everybody free Britney, and now it's free Wendy, and I'm just like, I'm following this one. This is where the law come into play. I'm following this one for real, because I want my girl free. I do want her. I think a podcast would be amazing. I do. I think so. That is good for her, because I mean, she was queen of radio before she got her show. So
yeah, I agree.
Return back to your roots, Wendy. I'm ready to listen. I'll listen to your podcast.
Return for sure.
All the time. Literally. Yeah. So yeah, her with, you know, in the hot topics or whatever. I miss that so much. I do. Yeah. And nobody is coming.
I thought I was somebody when I did the virtual audience. Man, you couldn't tell me shit.
I'm telling you.
I would have been sitting there right there with what's dude Norman and Suzanne. Yeah. I would have been in the virtual audience like looking at that. Like,
you couldn't tell me shit. I'm like, look, everybody have to be on the board today.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Because you know they used to be putting people up that was making the faces. I love that. When they say, when Wendy say something and the audience member be, that would be me the whole show, because I'm trying to get on camera. I'll be,
I loved her.
That was my show. Listen, that was my show. I miss it. Listen, me and my best friend we used to make chicken salad with the grapes and sit there and have a salad and eat and watch Wendy Williams. Like that was one of my favorite memories of me and my friends. Like that was my safe space. Like that was my, like I knew I was about to just have me a good old time. Like, so I really I hate that for Wendy, but you know, I hope that they can get her together to where she can, like I said, she should just be able to come on somebody's podcast or somebody's show, call in, talk her little shit and let her be done, you know?
Yeah, I mean, my girl was clocking tea and it was facts.
So it was factual. She was one of the first.
And that's just one that I always kept up on when they were speaking about that. And I think anything that got with Wendy Williams, I go down a rabbit hole to try to I just go down a rabbit hole with her. I love her. I love Wendy Williams. I know people don't like her because she's messy and stuff, but I mean, she was just, they was
still watching. They still was watching. So
and it's like, you be messy too, because you in the shade room block. She just doing it on the freaking show. So
girl, you screenshot somebody's shoes at work and sending it to the group chat. You messy.
Exact same. Yeah, like everybody done been messy before. Come on now, don't do that. She just making money out of it, and y'all mad because she making money out of it. And I don't even think she was that messy. She just was stating facts on what was going on with people.
She was just ahead of her time.
She was dishing the dirt. She was
ahead of her time. See, the thing is, they used to, because the thing is, Barbara Walters and them was dishing dirt and stuff too. They just was doing it a little, you know,
did it unfiltered. That's what it was.
She was unfiltered. That's what it was. The real and the raw. And nobody was doing it.
On TikTok trying to be unfiltered, dishing dirt when Wendy been doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you know what they call that? It's a new term I learned from TikTok. They call it reheating nachos. That's what they call it.
Reheating nachos.
Yes, so that means
that sounds like my drunk uncle would say.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell.
I'm like, what?
Yes, so it is a new TikTok term I just learned that the young people are saying. So it means like, think about when you
coming up with slang, because I ain't saying nothing like that.
No, but you know, it just means that, you know how when you make nachos, they all good and stuff the first time, but you can't reheat them because they soggy, they nasty, they ain't the stuff that's supposed to be cold hot. The stuff that's hot is not doing right. So that's what they mean by reheating nachos, by redoing something somebody already did and it's cold, it's tired, it's not giving what it gave before. So that's what it is. So a lot of people, younger people, are coming behind the greats, thinking they're doing something new, and really you're reheating nachos.
That's the issue with media. Everybody trying to be like that, trying to be the same persona too, as well. Like, bro, we have more. There's a reason we personalities. There's
it's a reason.
It's reason it's media personalities out here, y'all. We don't all have to be the same.
Everybody
is different. Like, we don't have to. We can do the same thing and still be different. I'm confused here. People don't. You know, people don't understand that, but yeah, I'm praying for my girl Wendy Williams. That's one I'm really hoping to make a good major comeback. I'm a supportive wholeheartedly. That's one of the ones right there. I mess with her for real.
Yes, we got love for Wendy Williams. So we got one last topic, y'all, and we got to talk about this. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it, but y'all know Daddy T is wilding, aka Donald Trump. Daddy T is over here wilding, y'all. He's signing orders left and right. He dismantling everything America built, everything America stand for. He dismantling, and I'm pissed. So y'all, this just came in maybe about 10 minutes ago. President Trump to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education. So if you guys don't know what him and Elon Musk are doing with the Doge, the whole Doge thing, they are basically trying to save money in the US by getting rid of programs that they deem useless. So they're deeming the Department of Education useless, which is what we talked about earlier, which is what all our children receive their services from, the Department of Education. So if he is to dismantle that, that means there's no more IEPs, there's no more special vans to pick the kids up back and forth to school. There are no accommodations. There are no it's going to be chaos literally with him doing this. So there's claim that tomorrow he is supposed to be signing something. He also this week signed an executive order to abolish restrooms that are, you can now have segregated restrooms and segregated areas like they did back in the day. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of craziness, because there have already been restaurants and bars, for what people are reporting, especially in the South, that are saying that they are not letting people in, that people can't use the facilities, the restrooms and things like that. So what do y'all think? Would y'all be drinking from the colors only and the whites only fountains and stuff? Are y'all ready to go back? Y'all ready to go back to the 50s?
I think
no, because we're not on that type of time. We ain't back in the day. We ain't back in the day. We ain't on that.
I think this is why voting and all that stuff is so important. And to the people that chose not to, or the people that chose to vote for him, this is what you asked for, so you can get in what you asked for, and that's it. I don't have nothing else to say.
It's kind of a ooh. All I know is we're not our ancestors. I'm just saying
we are not our ancestors for sure. So
we are not our ancestors. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just don't know if he's really trying to get away with this, or if he's just trying to start a race war. Like, I think that he's so pissed about, when he lost the elections and the people had to, storm the Capitol and all that. I think he's really pissed that he almost got impeached, and I think he's just doing whatever the hell. I think he just doing whatever at this point. Like, what would be the point of that?
I'm very much uneducated on a lot in politics. So I try not to speak on it, because I don't know too much about it unless I do research on what's actually going on.
Right.
But that one right there.
Listen, these are on the Shade Room. Like, these are on the Hollywood Unlocks. Like, these are not even, like, I'm not a big politics person at all. I know I can't even speak. I'm talking about I'm not even no politician. Like, what you talking about? I'm not.
But remember we was talking about them headlines though. That's the headline.
That's the headline. So a lot of people are, because that is crazy. Like, that is attention grabbing. You're getting rid of the Department of Education. You're getting rid of you want us to have segregated bathrooms and spaces and things like that. He's getting rid of these programs that people really need. And the thing about it, he's laid off so many people that if you guys look on TikTok, it's so many people that voted for Trump. It's literally a trend right now of people from Trump regretting their decisions, and people are playing tiny violins for him because we don't feel bad for you, because it's what you wanted. Like, it's people that a lot of people that's wives are getting deported because they didn't know that he not only deporting the illegal immigrants, he's deporting the people that are applying legally into the country, and they stuff just didn't go through yet. So it's people that's married to foreigners You know, they might be from Germany. They might be from, you know, a predominantly white country, and they're getting deported too. Like, y'all didn't think about that one, did y'all? Y'all thought it was just gonna be the Mexicans?
Bye-bye.
Listen, he's shaking up the world right now, and I tell you this, he is giving people the opportunity to show their true colors, and what type of person you are.
Yeah.
And you can narrow out who the people that's really dumb, or people who just ignorant, or people who even uneducated. That he's sorting them out, honestly, and it's just like, it's a scary situation, honestly, because segregating a bathroom in 2025 is crazy to me.
Crazy.
It's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me I can't go in here because I'm dark skinned? You're telling me because I'm black? As a black person, I can't come in here. Are we still on that?
We're still on that.
Funny, we are a crashed out generation. We are not our ancestors. Are y'all crazy? Like, people crash out for less.
For less. They was killing each other for Popeye's chicken sandwiches. So come on now.
Less. I'm telling you, and y'all want to bring racism to this?
We can't, but go ahead.
Listen, they was killing for chicken sandwiches. You think they about to kill over these stamps? You trying to take away their stamps?
I'm telling you, it's about to get. And if it do get that bad, I just pray for people, honestly, because this is it's very sad that we still going through this in today world. It's sad.
No, listen, you right. Them YNs, they ain't playing that. So
for less.
The YNs don't play no disrespect. You think a YN gonna walk in the gas station? You talk about you got to use the color bathroom. They about to shoot it up. I'm shooting it up.
They are crashed out. The YNs are crashed out, and they think that we about to, history is repeating this. You know what? It do repeat itself, but I never thought it was gonna repeat to where we being segregated from using bathrooms.
Yeah, I never thought about that like that. I never thought in my lifetime I would see anything like that. You know, when I was growing up, you know, as a 90s baby, everything was we are the world, you know, everything was kumbaya and, you know, unity. And then it's like, how did we regress as a civilization? Like as like this culture, how do we do this? Like, you know, they say American culture and Black culture is becoming one. You know, everything is melting into this, you know, the great nation, and you know, we love our black and yellow and brown and white and every, you know, all these people, and then now all of a sudden it's up. Nope, we don't love y'all for real. We actually hate y'all. So it's just so crazy. Silk said, I finally ate a Popeye's chicken sandwich and it actually was good. Listen,
girl,
I waited until they stopped fighting over them too, and I was like, when I ate it, I said, damn, I might have would have punched somebody for the sandwich. I might have would have punched somebody else for the sandwich. It was good.
Listen, but still, that's crazy. You got people fighting over chicken, and y'all think we about to fight over a bathroom? Is what?
Sis, you told your age. Hey, nah, I ain't no 40s. Nah, I ain't say all that. Nah. Look, don't put that on me yet, Jesus. But yeah, it's crazy. I just can't believe that, and people don't understand. You know, these DEI rollbacks. People think that's just the diversity hires and, you know, stuff like that. It's literally laws that protect you as a person that says they cannot fire you because you're Black. Your job can literally say, hey, I don't like you because you're Black. Goodbye. And there's nothing you can do. Like, that's what he's reversing. Like, if people aren't really like, are y'all not paying attention that this is what he's doing? He got rid of half of the IRS. So all the people that's filing taxes, I hope y'all filed them, because the IRS they didn't fire about half of their staff. And then my friend works for the
employees he let go.
A lot of government, especially the veterans, the VA. My friend works for the VA, and I mean, they've literally, if they haven't cut their job, what they're doing is taking these people that are in big positions, 20 years management, and taking them to make them do some, now you a driver, now you driving veterans around, or now you doing this or doing that. It's really crazy. And these are people that voted for Trump. So I know they really feeling it now. Like, I only got what they say. I only got concepts of thoughts and prayers. Like, I don't have thoughts and prayers for y'all. I have a concept of it for y'all, because this what y'all wanted, you know. So, but the thing about the Black community is we have been through many a bad presidents. So I don't think it ain't nothing, you know, we ain't gonna get to. Black people kind of just do their business, you know, try to do what we doing and make it work. I just really hope that, I don't know, because he's really getting rid of some programs and things. If he really do this Department of Education stuff, y'all, I would be down there protesting. I might really have to, dang, I'm really gonna have to.
I just hope the world
Get
don't
my
go
side.
mad. I just hope the world don't go mad and we
Mm-hmm.
start out having race wars and all that.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get to that point, which I know is probably going to get to that point because we're seeing it now with certain things, and like the neo-Nazis was coming out and, you know, things like that was trending. It's just kind of sad that we getting back into what our ancestors had to go through, and they've been through a lot already, and to this day we have to do it again. Like, we're gonna be let up off of this because the color of our skin is just not fair. How you mad at me because I came out black? I just don't understand it.
But it's like, y'all brought us over here.
How
y'all brought
can
us
you
here.
penalize me for being a black woman? How are you penalizing me for having kinky hair? It just doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't
Seriously.
make sense.
So it's just like, all I can do is just pray the world, and I can just pray the bad apples separate themselves from the good apples.
Right.
That's it. That's all. The bad apples can separate themselves from the good apples, and you not a sheep in clothing around me, because I don't need that. I don't want it either. I'm just terrified. And in media, you gotta mix and mingle with all type of people.
Yeah.
All type of people. And that's what scares me the most. You got to mix and mingle with all types of people, and you just never know who you doing business with or dealing with or anything. This opportunity not about to be presented to you because of what Trump is putting out there for them to follow. It's all messed up. I just pray for the world, honestly, and I just hope people just stay up on their laws. Learn about the law. Learn what's going on, actually, because y'all see this headline, but y'all don't realize it's some stuff that's going down. It's deeper than rap. Y'all don't understand.
It's deep. Listen, it's deeper than deeper than rap.
It's
deeper.
Yeah. It's deeper than rap. Like, y'all, read. Not talking about social media, but read. When they put out
read, right.
Read it. He's telling. They're giving us the pamphlet in our laps of what's going on. Y'all got to read. That's too many pages. And you got on Facebook and you read over 1,010,000 posts this month. You telling me you couldn't read this?
You couldn't read, right? You couldn't read it, and that's really the thing. People. That's written, and vote, and really vote, and not just for the president, not just for the president. Y'all don't understand that these small elections, when someone becomes a mayor, when someone becomes a congressman, those are the most important. But also, these are the people that go on to be governors, and these are the people that, after they're governors, run for president. So they have to hit those metrics before they get there. They don't just come. Well, Donald Trump, the only one that just came out of nowhere and just became president. But most of the time, they have this political career, and you need to be looking at how are they voting, how are they, you know, what are they, what interests do they have? See, me, I'm a radical person. I think we need to overthrow the government. I think we need to redo everything. I think, you know, back in the day, it was you got to be this old to be the president. I think you shouldn't be the president past a certain age, because I think y'all are so out of touch with what the average American has going on. These old white men don't know what the heck this average citizen is going through. So I feel like that, you know, I'm sitting here like, where the Black Panthers at? Where the revolutionaries at? Because I'm tired of this. Because it's not like our politicians are not really representing our best interests. They're representing the best interests of these companies and the people that's putting money in their pockets. They're not worried about us.
Yeah, it's definitely all about a dollar at this point. It's about money. It's not about being fair to the community. It's not being fair to race. It's all about money. That's the way I look at it. It's every time I turn around, we're cutting back on this, or we're cutting back on jobs, and we doing this. It's just, I feel like it's just all about money, literally. And at this point, it's like, I just feel bad. I feel bad for people who don't know what's going on, who's not following. And then when stuff hit the fan, did y'all know that? Well, we've been telling y'all. If y'all read, it's been happening. Like, a possible government
that
shutdown.
part.
It was supposed to be a government shutdown. Somebody was talking about actually March. we were supposed to be having one. And if it was a shutdown, people would have knew nothing.
They wouldn't have knew nothing about it. And they would have known when them checks didn't drop, when them direct deposits.
Right.
Because that's what happened when the government shut down everything. Y'all not thinking about that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And it was Dippy said, Jasmine, she said that. She was like, she think it was a possible shutdown coming up. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just like, y'all got to pay attention to these people that's in the office that's speaking about this. Because they're not lying to us. They're giving us the scoop on what's actually going on. Y'all got to pay attention. But people just so stuck on other things that's trending in the media world that they just lose the focus on what's actually happening to us.
Yeah, they're
people.
not.
Us. We're not talking about celebrities. We're talking about us people that's living below poverty line. That's who it's going to affect. It's going to affect us. It's going to affect low income housing people. It's going to affect people that's not rich. We're talking about it's affecting us in a way like stamps being taken away, things like that. People rely on that type of stuff to eat, but y'all not gonna pay attention until he take y'all stamps away, though, right? It just, I just feel I wish people pay more attention to what's going on with the government, literally, because it's a lot going. I can get it get overwhelming because you don't know, but that's where you're supposed to come in at and learn it. Educate yourself.
And we need more leaders. Like I love what Ray said. He said definitely need a modern day MLK or Malcolm X, someone to lead us. And I think that's something we're lacking. I think it's we don't have a leader. We don't have the non-selfish leaders. Like we have like a lot of the Black Lives Matter people. They ended up getting in trouble for taking the funds and going on trips and buying mansions. Exactly. So it's just hard because we don't have nobody that we really trust to lead us. So we're just all just scrambling, little pockets here, little pockets there. We're not as organized as we really need to be.
That's what we lack.
So I hope that especially in these times where he's doing this, I hope we can come together as a community and fight back. There have been a lot of large protests and a lot of blackouts as far as buying different things. So we now see Teslas in the red because we have a blackout for a lot of Black people, and a lot of people are returning their Teslas. And then also Target took $1 billion hit from the Black people not spending. So kudos to everybody. I don't shop at Target, so they already wouldn't get my money.
Me neither. They're a little too expensive.
They're a little too expensive. Now when y'all say boycott Walmart, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'm gonna work on it.
Listen, I ain't been in there either, so
listen,
I ain't been to Walmart either. They expensive too.
Shit, y'all don't be on that $1 rack. See, y'all don't be on that one. I'm just playing. But yeah, so that was all the hot topics I have for today. Shout out to everybody in the building, and shout out to Silk Berry. This was my favorite client, y'all. I'm just now realizing who this is, and this was my favorite girl. We used to be on the phone. Honey, the kids would be talking to me. Is that my advocate? Yes, girl. How you doing? Yes, this was my girl. I'm telling you,
sound just like my nieces, always in the background.
Telling me what they did out of school. Oh, my teacher said this. I'm like, what? Put her on. I used to be like, put her on the phone. What she say to you? Oh, girl,
they little advocates themselves. So
that's what I'm saying. Them kids, listen. I love them girls.
They always speak up.
I'm telling you, this was my girl, and they used to tell me I was prioritizing her too much. But it's like I had got all the kids signed up, so I was over the whole family. So I'm sorry I got more than one. It's more than one. I gotta prioritize my girl. These my girls right here. So shout out to you. I'm glad you are on here. I miss you too. The crazy thing is I had saved your number, but we have a rule that we cannot contact people after so many years. And I think that I am past the 2-year mark. So I will definitely be reaching out to you, and I'm gonna go ahead and add you on Facebook because with your funny comments, I'm gonna need you on here next week on the show. So make sure you don't forget about the girl, because I'm saying this is my girl for real. We used to be having some convos, and she used to be at the school board meetings. she don't take no. So yeah, when we talk,
She still
I know.
meetings. She at
That's what
council
I'm
meetings,
saying.
school board
She
meetings.
be at everything. She be at everything. So
play.
I know she's doing everything she need, and you know we already work good together. So I'm gonna definitely check out your email and get back to you, girl. But thank you for being in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ray, Katia Hill, Carisha Hill. We had hashtag in the building.
Yeah.
Let's see, Prince Nana,
Luciana.
Debbie Webby, Luciana.
And,
we also had, yes, we even had Miss Cat. And she has been working on some wonderful music, y'all. So definitely hit up Miss Cat.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, Brittany. We had Trap Boy Mannequin stopped in. That's my dog. So yes, all our transcenders, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, tomorrow we have an episode, brand new episode of Cat Got Your Tongue featuring Miss Woo Woo the comedian. So we'll be on there and we'll be talking some more hot topics, and I have some different stories that you guys can weigh in and give your opinion. And then Friday also, just to remind everybody, if you don't have anything to do or you want to sip on some wine, hear some music, I will be hosting the Wine and R&B event. You can look it up on Eventbrite. If you go to my Facebook or my Instagram, you will see a link where you can buy your tickets. Please get your tickets early because the event will sell out. Yes. Oh, a meeting on Thursday. She said, I miss you too, girl. We gonna get the team back together. I'm telling you. Listen, I gotta be there for my nieces, okay? So yeah, that's all that I had, James. I know you had a couple announcements.
Just that we're gonna have Anissa Strings on the platform. That's gonna be next Thursday. So we'll have another show before we do that. But that's really about it, though.
We got something opening. We got some location. We got a location coming in the works.
Yeah, the office is coming. I'm still finalizing some stuff with that, though. But definitely the office space is coming.
But yeah, we're having an office space. So guys, we're going to be doing some more in-person content and having some more celebrities up in the building. And we're also working on, we have the radio station up and running. We're working on some new shows and some things that are going to be on the radio station. So please contact us if you have some music or you want to be involved. We are also, this is a podcast network. I know there are some people that really want some information on possibly joining the network or having some help with their own podcast. So definitely hit up me and James. We are definitely working on that to where we can bring you guys to the screen. You could be here just like us.
Absolutely. And then I'm going to be doing some casting very soon for some new platforms that I'm working on putting together. Just trying to figure out all the details for that. It's a lot doing all this stuff, but things are definitely coming together. Definitely appreciative of Cat Queen. And we got a whole lot of stuff going on, but I really, really want to say thank you again to the other queen down here, Journalist Shay. I so
love you.
Yes.
All the time.
I love coming on here. Y'all know we be talking for days, honey.
Listen, everybody knows, of course, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Authentically James and at I Am James Grant. So I got 2 Instagrams. You can hit me on either one of them. And lately I'm on Snap all the time. So like y'all can hit me on Snap if y'all want to. I Am James Grant. And of course on Twitter, I Am James Grant. So just hit me up. Would love to chat with you guys. I will add you back. Or add me and I'll add you back.
Too. I'm hit you up. No.
Listen, hit me up. Listen, we always working on some stuff, and it's always stuff.
I really am gonna hit you up though, because I do got something I want to ask you. So I definitely am gonna hit you up. I forgot.
Oh, for sure. And then we got some events and things that are going to be coming up. Essence Fest, the women's conference down in Atlanta.
And y'all love that our content from the Women's Expo. Y'all was eating it up last year, so we gonna have some interviews. We got a lot in the works. I cannot wait to get down there.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of events that we're gonna be traveling out to. You guys are more than welcome to come to travel to if y'all want to. I mean, hell, y'all are media
Yeah.
Y'all are media.
You hear
So
that? We on the road. No.
Hey.
listen. If the two of y'all can figure that out, we can make some stuff happen, and y'all can roll too.
We on the road, man. We going with them.
In July. Women's conference down in Atlanta. We're doing that in May, and then some other things are coming up as well that we'll be doing. A whole lot of stuff going on. So we appreciate you. Where can people find you at online? On social media?
Everywhere. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm just Journalist Shay, y'all. I'm just Journalist Shay on all platforms. Every picture got me with an afro. You can't miss it. See, look, back, we on the road. Look,
we on the road again. Listen, me and James, look, we'll drive anywhere.
Because listen, I told Kat right about now I ain't getting on nobody's plane, so I will be driving to New Orleans.
Road trip, honey, road trip.
I will be driving to New Orleans. So
I was hoping we were gonna do a road trip because
I'm not getting on nobody plane right now.
Little nervous about that.
Not with this administration. I'm good.
Look, a little blanket. I'm good to go. I'm cool.
Right.
The other day, I'm like, you listen. You book me for whatever you want to that I could drive to.
Yeah, you know.
Whatever's in driving distance.
It's a wrap. I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I feel you because I ain't too fond of these planes lately. Don't play with my life. I'm cool.
Listen, I ain't even playing with it. But
the girl just beat death, literally. I ain't trying to play no more.
She said no. She ain't taking no chances.
None whatsoever.
Right. So listen, everybody, we do appreciate you guys for watching.
Wait a minute, I wanna shout my social media. Dang, James.
I thought you said it. I thought you said it when you did all your stuff. You was like, I ain't got nothing else.
I didn't say my social media, but y'all should already know it's at Cat Queen.
You better tell them at Cat Queen.
Oh my goodness.
You better tell them.
Yes, and please, you guys, if you are on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. I am starting my live journey, so I'm able to go live, and I've been doing some different things, trying to make me some moolah on there. So come through and watch your girl game. I only play Mario games, so it ain't too serious over there. It's a lot of fun. So join me.
I love it.
Y'all don't understand. Cat Queen is doing it. She is doing it. So listen, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Not just tonight, every week. Make sure that you guys continue to check us out here. Remember that you can watch this episode and all past episodes at ugdpodcastingandradio.info.
Yes.
Some updates coming to ugdigital.com. Of course, you can hear the radio station on the website, but I'm doing some more intricate updating. Culture Crave is going to be launching in April, so that is coming as well. That is our new magazine that is going to focus on more of pop culture. So that is coming in April. Of course, the office is going to be open, and I'm doing my damnedest, like really trying to get to MJB's people to get her into the studio on the 1st.
I'm excited. She will be in town, guys.
We are going to see, but that's it, man. We got a lot of stuff happening, but we appreciate you guys. Make sure that you guys continue to follow us. And yeah, we will be back next week. Anything else, ladies?
Nope.
All right. So we're going to see y'all later. Y'all all have a good
Until next time.
Until next time.
Make sure that you guys subscribe to the network. Everybody have a good night.
Bye.
Around.